mostly curious to see how these two players interact, how well Eclipse will do. I'm gonna be real, I have no hopes for him. Lurie is one of the best players in playing right now.
Yo, I have faith in the underdog. I've got faith in.
4,000 pops versus
Okay,
100
well,
pops.
I didn't see the level difference.
No,
You know,
Johnny
I'm.
wins just by being on screen. It's gonna be alright.
Yeah, honestly. Oh well.
Oh, wait, we're starting strong. Eclipse. Oh, does big hard pressure. Oh, unreactable grab mix. He's got this. Wait, he got
Always
hit the
gotta
DK.
vote for the under.
Oh, with that. That's I think he was trying to input. Lurie come out here. Ooh, going to get the wild assault into wall. Well, not quite wall breaking. Yeah, got safe jump, but not data wire C. Sarkar seeing some honest neutral. Oh, getting the counter hit FS starting out, and mini fouls comes out. This makes neutral very difficult to deal with, even for Johnny. And we get another guard crush. Oh, into the grab. Very hard situation to deal with indeed. Character is really strong when he gets himself indeed. And we're gonna see a kill here. Oh my god.
Oh no, he whiffed!
He crawls under.
Okay,
That was
well,
so wacky.
he got the air grab at the end.
Yes, the air grab at the end came in, I don't know, was clutch. Got both players through multiple times. But
Yeah, they were fighting for their lives up in there.
Oh, Faust is gonna get. Oh wait, counter coming out, but getting interrupted by the stampede. Staying on neutral. Oh, Mr. comes out, gonna get the turn full screen, but gets hit on 5k. Another unreactable grab. Eclipse another chance. Hitting low this time, resetting the situation. Does not fit hard though. Another grab. This character so strong in the strike throw mix-up because it's unfuzzyable. Not punishing that. Brawl being too strong in this case. Ooh, getting the counter hit misfiner. I'm not sure what the plan was there. Ooh, and CS comes out to get full combo off this. And go and get wall carry off that. And into this. Oh, you're in such a terrible position. You're gonna have to go with an unfuzzyable mix-up to the guard crush. Ooh, and I believe that was JK coming out. Not gonna be enough for the kill though. One more hit could decide for either player. And 5k coming out. Lurie starting strong, but Eclipse definitely playing up a good fight, much better than I expected. So,
he's doing his best, and you can. I don't know. I feel like
proud.
Truly, I feel like he could pull through. I still have faith.
Sure. Yes, I have faith. Considering the first
round. It did
round,
not sound like faith earlier.
this screen, I did not have faith. I'll be real. No amount of silliness could overcome that. Or can it? We'll see in this next. Ooh, round start coming out. Gonna get the counter hit. Not getting a proper conversion out there. I believe that is a wall break conversion if you know the routing, but Eclipse either dropped it or doesn't know the routing for wall break. Gonna get some non-neutral here. J2K coming out. Not getting meaningful conversion though. And the F, I believe that's FH or 5H. Oh, we're getting counter here for the WA. We get wall carry. Mini bounce comes out. Really dangerous position. One makes. Oh, blocks Pat does. Oh, into the grab. 1.5 meter though. That's right. Ooh, double overhead. Will not quite kill. Faust is a low damage character. But both having 50 meter. Johnny can come back from this position very quickly, doing high damage to a low damage character. Not gonna quite get the wall break there though. Ooh, but beats the reversal. Very nice to see. Or not nice, depending on how you look at it. Regardless, Eclipse almost taking this round. Oh my god!
Oh my
Eclipse takes
lord!
the round with the card, breaking the PRC mix-up, taking a game of one of the world's best fouls, or not game round. Close enough. Oh, getting another counter FS. Eclipse could clutch this. We get the safe. He's gonna start trying to go for grab, but Lurie calling it out. Trying to get the whiff punishes with these, but not so far baiting anything that Lurie is going to get hit by. And we're going straight back into the blender, baby. One bad guess here, and you're cooked. Another overhead coming out. Gonna do quite a bit of damage. Oh, dropping the combo though. We're seeing some good stuff. Pressure going on. Oh, you pressed. Yeah, bad idea. Oh, not dropping clean hit though. Eclipse naively got hard hit by J2K. Eclipse does have the burst advantage, and Johnny can win off single hits. We'll see. The round start will probably decide the fate of this game. The Clips can hold on. 2S comes out. They get more corner pressure. 2 counter hits. Huge. Sign to reset. Another counter hit. Whipping. That's my name. Oh, this is hard. Oh, that was minus. You did not need to do that. Oh, the PRC mix coming out. Oh, back in the blur. And the cross up. Blurry hitting him with the cross up. Very good stuff. But it is Johnny. Can win off anything. Failing the conversion though. Ooh, one more hit. Decides it. Oh, J2K punishing the quad super. Not blocking. Catching the 15 frame dash. Oh, will this be enough to kill? Maybe? Oh, I think it will. Yes, it will. Eclipse going 2-0. Taking a round though. Very impressive. But not quite able to take the game. Although coming quite close with 3 counter hits. Eclipse having one more chance. Perhaps we'll see a counter swap or perhaps we'll stick with Johnny. They do play Slayer as well. Which I do not know how the matchup fares for Slayer. And they're not in the stance. Maybe they will go back and do the counter pick. I'm very curious. Personally though, with how well they've been performing on Johnny, I would not advise the counter pick. But we'll see what happens. Are we gonna see... Oh, we do see Slayer. Slayer coming out.
Okay.
Eclipse.
I know Eclipse has gotten shit for being not only a Johnny player, but a Slayer player as well.
Indeed. Not terrible at both. Yeah, clearly, oh, getting hit by the, I think that was, yeah, that was H round start. Seeing some neutral here. Doing Master's Hammer mid-screen, probably trying to cancel it, not working out. Oh, we're gonna get full screen from this. Into the corner, we're going mixed. Oh, yeah, and I'm just gonna get guard crush mix off this. Blocking though, and getting a CS punish while getting interrupted by the using RRC staples and getting the cross up. It is far from over. Oh, Eclipse backdashing, gonna get hit by that. Not gonna call about this without meter. Oh, and successfully zoning out the K Mappa. Oh, this will kill, yes. Blurry just playing a good poking game, able to get Eclipse off of his remaining health bar. Or one more remaining health. Set point for Lurie. Oh, we're seeing a lot of items get thrown up. Oh my goodness, I don't know if Lurie's memeing or this is legitimate strategy, but it seems to be working out quite well for him. A terrible strategy being counter hit. Oh, the burst into corner. Master's Hammer catching backdash. Oh, another punch. Not getting a proper conversion though. Getting the mix off. And a grab. Wait. Took the very low round with this round. Got to deal with YRC stuff. Oh, gotta go knockdown mix. A lot to the corner. Let's see what Eclipse decides to do. Just get the block. Oh, 5K comes out. Not able to get conversion though. Oh, Crawl going under K Mappa. What a hard read, and this will wall break, and that decides the game for Eclipse. Putting up a good fight, but not able to overcome Lurie. Indeed. A lot of good stuff we saw that game from both players. Eclipse doing a lot better now. But I will get to see them now. We'll see how this matchup works out. See if Lovebound can overcome the 7-3 matchup. She is very adept, and if Abba goes into JR's matchup, Chaos is big trouble. But it's just very hard for her to go into JR, and we see Chaos using the zoning tools to great advantage in this matchup. Ooh, getting double gunflow, trying to frame trap. Ooh, and the frame trap comes out this time. Bursting. Ooh, gonna get another one, but the offensive burst coming out.
He is not letting go of that.
This is how you play the match when you're fully out. Think this coming out, confirming the kill. Rose trying to approach, but not really able to. Getting the first hit though. 2S. Oh, this will be a huge move. And Abba, this is a situation where Abba could definitely win.
Yeah.
But it's just hard for her to get this position. However, not so we're seeing here. Able to win that round start, which is the key moment in the matchup, in my opinion.
Perfect down last.
Lucian understand playing more defensive, but coming out the round start, Joe's race, trying to get something. Oh, ground corner. You're really screwed. Yeah, this is a bad position to be as Abba. Gonna run out of here. Probably try to see either a defensive grab from Ramlethal or perhaps a carry. Both will probably require. Ooh, a backdash punch from the JR, but does not get it. On the JR, yeah, this is a position where Abba squeezes the matchup. Gonna get confirmed here. Infinite corner pressure. You can see that Lucian is playing very carefully with their resources, making sure that they are always trying to true string as much as possible as to not give Abba a chance. As this matchup is certainly in HC's favor, but if Abba does get ground, they win. It's just hard for Abba to get ground. That's for sure. Love Bounce Homie, indeed. They seem very nice. I have not talked to them one-on-one, but they seem like a very nice person.
Agreed.
Now we go to round 2. We'll see. Yes, I do believe that the side factor for these matchups comes down to the round start.
Duel 1.
For one moment. Good bump. Do you hold up comp for 1 second? I gotta go do something. I apologize.
Yeah.
Alright, thank you.
I mean, Chaos is just keeping her into the corner. Oh, we see her going to Jealous Rage. Definitely not obvious that I've never commentated before, and that I know what all the characters do for sure. Chaos got the round started. Abba's just fighting for her life now. So maybe we see her make a comeback. Oh? It doesn't kill, but do we see a big comeback from Abba? Let's go! Alright, let's see who gets round start.
Ooh. Oh, yeah. Abba gonna have a hard time waiting for the switch in JR. Oh, yeah, go lose log around here. Oh, JR. Misses the mix, unfortunately. This is a bad position against Chaos here. Ooh, a big hit, but not confirming, unfortunately. Could have confirmed from there. But probably didn't react quickly enough. And this will be very bad for Abba. Does have some JR, though, so things tend to come back from this. Happy Chaos will not have enough meter to wall break, but that's what exactly Lucian is playing. Purposely stalling for wall break to make sure Abba cannot take a turn. 5H coming out, gonna get the Jealous Rage, gonna get mixed. Oh, love back, absolutely come back in position. He's already shown herself very adept at doing this. Very dangerous position for Chaos. Still anyone's game, but JR Abba gonna probably persist for the rest of the round. And baiting burst and gonna come out for the win. Really, really good stuff. Love Bounce successfully overcoming the matchup difficulty here.
Yup.
However, it is far, far from over, as we still have to see. It is only 1-1 at the moment. So, Love Bounce must take 2 more games off this matchup in order to advance. Lucian, however, is no joke themselves, so they will, sorry. They will certainly fight back as hard as they can, which is what makes watching tournaments so enjoyable in the first place. So we'll see how the round start goes again. It actually has not been the deciding factor as much as I thought in some of these matchups. Love Bounce successfully being able to come back a lot of the time, despite the round start loss. either from Lucian not
She's
playing.
locking in.
The thing with Chaos is that it makes it extremely difficult to deal with, but if you do guess right, you often punish it. You get like hard knockdown goes your own pressure. Which means that even though you can bully out in this matchup, if she does get to do it, it's extremely dangerous. Which is why you see this playing really safe in the corner like this and not even going for wall breaks at times. Not one to get out of breath air. And this dagger pressure lasting so long. Good bait burst! Oh my goodness. No bullets for this long. Oh my goodness. Maybe half the chaos is still broken. What a series of events we saw just there. Lucian without bullets for such a long time, but still forced into dangerous situations that Lovebound decided not to press. It was ultimately their downfall. They kept focusing in here, going for wall break, but misses. Lovebound gonna get the opportunity. Now you're extremely dangerous to chaos. How Abba wins the MU. Gonna get the knockdown. Try and get some cross mix. Gets the instant overhead mix. Going to build more and more JR. Not going to Jealous Rage this time. Trying to do some wackiness. I don't know why they intentionally chose to leave the Jealous Rage. Probably expecting they would reapply in neutral. But they're stuck in their position again in JR, which means they will be out on after the wall break. Oh. Trying to slow down. This will not be enough to kill, but it will put Lovebound at a stand position. Having burst though, we might see it decides not to jump in safely. Doing another safe off though, down from there. Trying just to tip out them and getting the parry off. Can't punish that. Oh yeah, the gun coming out since it's not instant super. Lucian playing very carefully, as one should in this matchup, successfully being Lovebound. Lucian, that's fucked. Yeah, that is pretty fucked. We got that super is much more vulnerable than it looks. I saw on my last bracket, I had a beginner bracket where you can just you can reversal through the super flash actually. It means that it's not as strong as it first appears. I mean, the super is still very broken. It's full screen guard crush that can give her her turn from mid screen. And full screen, if you don't know what you're doing, you have to jump block it in order to not give her her turn for full screen. This shit is so bad. Yeah, I don't blame you, Lovebound. This is one of the worst matchups in the game. There are worse, but this is terrible. Not getting quite confirmed here. Going to JR, going to get the cycle. Much more JR this, but bursting. Having to deal with burst in this match is also hard. Because Lovebound will have to win not once, but twice on offense. And now they are without bullets. Despite the health advantage, this tide has very much shifted in Lucian's favor in the toss-up brawl. Oh, interesting mix here. I don't know if it's a version or mix actually, even as a heavy chaos player. I'm not sure what Lucian was trying to do. Clearly worked though. Sitting in the corner. Oh my goodness, Lovebound getting a side swap. One more hit to confirm. Oh, trying to get turn there. Can block this. I can jump block though. I can low numbers for Lovebound jump block. Or perhaps Lucian did not do it there. I am unsure. Oh, jumped the dad. And gets hit by
that comeback from Lovebound is insane.
Yeah, it's also an impressive comeback. As much as I hate Abba, I do love to see a good player succeeding in the hard matchup. And that's certainly what we're seeing here. Ooh, baiting burst. Oh, you're perfect. Actually, HG does have 100 meter, but it's still going to be hard to win neutral against this character. So many busted on JR Abba. Ooh, yes, get baits up back there. Goes to Deus Ex Machina. Could have gone focus there, but probably. I actually don't know what happened there. Probably just misfooted. Oh, baiting out burst. Again, another Deus Ex Machina. Very impressive conversion, very impressive bait. And that was definitely winning position for Lovebound. Not a bad burst, but Lucian just saw it coming. Yes, bursting on splitting game shot. Maybe not the best idea after Chaos able to block again after reloading. We'll see another Deus Ex Machina here. This is set point for Lucian, by the way. And we are seeing Lovebound out of meter, trying to go for some overhead mix, getting hit by the jump. That's very hard to deal with for characters who don't have good anti-airs. Oh, baiting burst, and that will be it. Lovebound losing to Lucian. Putting up a good display in the MU, even taking a game. But not enough in this case. Lovebound, I appreciate
little shorts, a propeller hat, and a lollipop. I'll do anything.
Axel slander? Yes, we were talking. I slander Axel. Look, I don't like Axel. I'm gonna be real. But more important things to do. More important things going on right now. We got Joe Brownie. He's really good at tackle player. He's performing very well back against Classified. One of the best duos in the world by far. Oh, and 2D catching as an anti-air. Interesting, a lot of anti-airs in this game. It actually has levels. And trying to do a burst bait. Joe Brownie not budging though. Going to get finished though on the ground. Lots of damage. Lost 2 interactions against Geo. As a low health character, you're very cooked if you do so. Ooh, gonna get some stuff here. We get the sub minions. Minion pressure starting. But the jab into 6B to meter use will come out for the round win. Joe Brownie does maintain the burst advantage, being very substantial in burst. 2D coming out of round starter in the blender now. Ooh, catching the dash. Just some classic Jackal corner pressure. Man, we're seeing some really good stuff from Classify, interrupting pressure. Classify's defense is incredibly good. Joe Brownie, however, also an excellent player, able to come back despite being jabbed out from pressure. Even when you get hit Jacko or corner pressure, it's still very dangerous. Just being in the corner near Jacko is pretty dangerous, especially if you have people. Oh, we see a burst right there. Classify can very much win from this position. So Joe Brownie is definitely at the advantage, massive resources, 15 meters, 100 burst, and we get the corner pressure. Very hard for him to come out. Don't see Classify coming back in this without hard rate, and I'm going to get the 6 speed close out this round. We're going to round 3 right here. 2D getting called out. Geo is with punch the character now. Justified right there. Now we're going to see complete visual break wall. No, not quite. The OTG half health. Ooh, and calling out the start of the guard crush there. That move is extremely good as a OP, but not very good because you're not reactable with this. However, Joe Brownie calling it out with Sergeant. Takes the minion in the corner, about 100 meter on Classified then. I'd say Joe Brownie definitely disadvantage. Gets the ground though, another meter is even. Couldn't get burst before the end of the round though. Not being out first, unfortunately. Trying to call out 2D, and the 5D comes out. A very unfortunate situation indeed. Joe Brownie coming very close to taking a game from Classified. Unfortunately, Classified just playing a tiny little bit better. Joe Brownie looking very impressive, especially against such a decorated player, but not enough to clutch that set. However, still 2 more games that they can lose, so they will give it their all, I am sure. See how the round start plays out. Classified has actually not been playing very aggressively this set, mostly been whiff punishing and calling out gaps. It's been working very well. However, 2 counter hits back to back. Not gonna matter though. Counter hitting with the I don't know the name of that move. Using burst scale situation, now some full screen minion neutral. Using these minions is very bad. However, resources are low. And by taking advantage of that, using the incredibly busted dash, arguably the second best dash in the game, right next to Johnny's. Coming out very, very fast. The RC round start. The back dash call it out, and this will probably be a kill. And it will. The rooting on this character is so stylish. I do love watching good Geos. Fully optimized indeed. 2K 2D coming out here. More minion pressure, bad position. Classified's defense is looking so good this set, especially because the character's pressing offense. That is going to be minus, and I'm going to get the grab. Not punished, but strike throw. Whiffing the combo, I'm not sure what happened there. I believe they thought they could have gone for some type of unfortunately. Not getting the stick up. House didn't RC in time. Now you're in the corner against Jacko. Bad position. You're going to meter. Probably don't want to, excuse me, burst, but probably not going to spend it here. Joe Brownie will confirm to kill off this. Wisely, Classified not spending their meter yet. This route there will be big better again. Jacko's 2D coming out faster than Giovanna's. Both have similar range, but Jacko's is just better. Possibly the strongest 2D in the game, right next to Asuka. Forcing a safe jump into grab next very brutal situation. Joe Brownie still holding on to burst. Perhaps trying to bait out burst. Gets called out the counter hit. In a similar position actually, just a health difference. I'm going to need much more to end. Classified here, this will go a long way towards it. Unfortunately, you're facing 100-meter classified. So you're going to have to get really hard to win. 100 meters very hard to come back on. We'll probably see classified using meter sim. And we see the DRC. This will confirm into kill. So they fall down into the CS. Classified looking amazing. In particular, their defense in this game has been looking just so good. It's rare to see defense so good in this game, but we see players like Jack and Classified have been winning tourneys not only for their amazing offense, but also for their defense. And especially the game of offenses is busted his stride. It's very nice to see players who are very aware of defense. Marionette's such a good song. I love Marionette. It's the second best Zerd instrumental track. Jack and Danny's still number one though. Get round start, backdash. We're seeing Classified play it safe. Ooh! Gonna get a nice CS punch there. Joe Brownie bursting there. Don't want to beat the death for. Gonna get a counter hit of their own. Ooh, jumping over it. Probably didn't want 6P because of Gio's meter. Couldn't punish because of 6P over PRC. But it's not going to matter to get a neutral hit here. Seeing some corner pressure. Grab tech though. This could very well turn into favor for Joe Brownie. Because he has hard mix here and hitting multiple mixes. You have to deal with meter Giovanna. However, hard position to come back from this character is busted, especially on the offense. One of the best offenses in the stride. Oh, and this will kill. Using BWA to confirm into the kill. I don't know if BWA was necessary there. I don't know enough about Jacko. Regardless, go into the game. 5K going to the end. Okay. Ooh, Mighty coming out. It's gonna be safe. There's a wall break here. Classified. Bad spot. Doesn't have burst though. Honestly, so long as you have burst in this game, is not, and your opponent does not, is not necessarily uneven. Especially with the equal meter we're seeing here. It's very possible that Classified could kill Joe Brownie just as fast as vice versa. But, we get a couple more hits here. Joe Brownie needs one more confirm. Classified. Oh, Joe Brownie has a meter. Whip punch, anything. Not gonna get the 60. I don't know if he could 60 has to be there. Regardless, just have more corner pressure. Really bad position for and 5P coming out. Catch the jump in. You don't see jump ins a lot from top players, but that was a strategic one. Unfortunately, not playing out. Unless they were trying to do something else that I don't understand, which is also very possible. I am an idiot.
Who won now? Can we see Joe Brownie come back?
You could possibly see Joe Brownie have Classified. It's just been one step ahead, especially on the defense. Seeing Joe defense from a Classified, seeing him counterplay. Absurdly good. A good full screen off that, or it's got corner carry. Bad position. Trying to catch the whiff. Oh, another whiff punch. Again, Gio's the whiff punch character, and you see that demonstrated here. Oh. Oh, yeah, gonna get superhero. Still hard position for Joe Brownie. And probably won't have burst in the next round. Gonna try blocking as long as possible. The comeback is possible. This is the character. It isn't done until they are dead, but unfortunately they are now indeed dead. However, one more round remains. This is set point 4. Classified. Oh, to get full screen from this. Go with the wall break. Oh no, chooses not to go to the wall break, I believe. Look, I confirmed with the JPs and the 2P and the 3P. Just got pressure. We're seeing IBFE from Classified. Again, this defense looking so absurdly good. Seeing more defense. YRC coming out though, the University defensive option. Very good one at that. Ooh, a counter head opened at the end of Joe Brownie. Very close to Joe Brownie. Rightfully bursting. They kill off this. I doubt we'll see a burst from Classified, but do not. Classified liking to hold onto their first, which puts them at a massive advantage this time. Team Gut Burst lets you play a lot more aggressively, like you can cover your mistakes at first. I really think it's good. And Gold Burst in the corner. Another good off-use of it. You're going to get 100 meter for that. Instant overhand. BRC is offense. And we get a conversion into super classified. Looking so good. Yes. Wide age. Start pressure, stagger pressure. Probably expecting a reversal. Baiting it out. As weak as it is, yes, this is the end of Joe Browning. Classified. Really locking in that last set. That last game in particular, looking so good.
Classified saw the one Joe Brownie win and win. Nah, I gotta lock in. I gotta lock in.
Gotta lock in, indeed. Enough that I definitely know them. I believe they've won the Cheek League before. I could be wrong about that. Anyways, we see here what roster we see FS coming out, trying to punishment with their own FS. Pressure. That's a very good. They are one stripes free zoners. You see that here. However, not gonna rush it down. In fact, I would say Testament and Ram are actually quite similar characters. Testament just leads more to zoning. Has actually quite similar pressure. And it's gonna completely dominate this round. Just gets him right on Tinak's approach every single time. Even Ram, a character with amazing buttons, did suffer from zoning. Ooh, gonna get counter hit. JS, this whole wall break I mean. Oh, not quite. Not have to do go for a wall break, unfortunately. Ooh, gonna get overhead mix there though. I don't know how true that mix is. But darn. Ooh, 60 coming out. Probably gonna confirm the kill actually. Not sure why they decided not to. Possibly just in real life. You do see a lot of really good players. Even Jack sometimes dropping kills when they have to be here to the other one. That's gonna side swap. Double BRC to reset the situation. Massive caution to Knack. This time I don't need it though. Just survive one more hit. Ooh, can't survive any hit. I'm gonna go for Gold Burst. Oh, caught by the bird. Bad position to be low health. Full mid screen against Testament. A really difficult cylinder to deal with. Probably the best character controlling space when they do it properly. Ramlethal, however, is very good at countering cylinders. She has some amazing buttons for going air to ground. Probably the best air to ground game in the entire game, I'd imagine. JS is busted, it clashes with 6B at times. Same thing with JH. JH is like Pot JD and Crack. J214S is really crazy to leave the plus. But that's the winning round start again. All control. It's not trying to approach, but Spooky Bear, like very carefully getting around. Honestly, what exactly we should be doing. Ram's a very scary character. Give him any breathing room. And Spooky Bear has been doing such a good job of making sure Ram does not get any ground whatsoever. That's perfect there. Completely preventing their advance. Ooh. Nice look at the FS there, but not able to get meaningful conversion with a 214H. Oh, Sword comes out the first. It's elite round, slightly less resources. FS coming out. Oh, read the approach. Using his own control. Oh, yes, okay. Into pressure this. Oh, wall break. Into more stain. Hard knockdown stain next coming up. This character's mix is quite good. Really good to have has a really good JK and process. We're trying to air grab. I'm gonna get. I'm not gonna full grab. I'm gonna get swords off it. So you're a secret for whatever reason. I don't know if you're feeling required there, but this player is much better than me, so I really know that. That will kill surprisingly, even with one sword. The damage is sufficient enough to get the Testament's guts. We're seeing some more neutral. Get such a bad character at controlling the screen, especially when you guess right, like your opponent's approach. Ooh, JS good counter hit there though. No burst coming out. Probably whiffing a gold burst there, I imagine. Or pressing too early. Somewhat different. Look at rush down from this. Into the bird. I don't know if that was true or not. Regardless, it's gonna keep the neck in the corner. Ooh, JS coming out. Oh, you're bad to fly against Ramlethal. You have 100 meters up to change things. Really, whoever keeps advantage in the next round Fubuki landing a clean hit. Oh, there's the clean hit that was needed. Max gonna have a hard time back from this. Oh my goodness, confirming the kills in there? Not quite. Probably could have, but no have reacted situation just in time. You play neutral here. Pathfinder Testament going for the sword full screen, and it will work out. This will recover swords. This will be enough wall break. Deciding not to use the wall break, surprisingly good. OTG for Rock. Another Rock coming out. Wild Assault. Oh, another. Wild Assault win. Oh my goodness, it's so close. Next fatal kill. And not reacting or pressing on the overhead from Fubuki VR. That's 28 frames, very reactable, but also catches a lot of stuff in the neutral. And I believe that's what we saw just there. And that's going to be enough to confirm the kill. The next, I'm going away from Testament, which I do not believe was attacks, because they are very good at range, especially when you're low in health and you can't afford to use health as a resource. See more of what they can do here. Tanag has been using the swords to counter zoning. The swords beat every particular game I believe. I believe they're, I forget what it's called, type 4 projectile. But they beat every particular in the game. I also think they could be like, regardless, they're very powerful in this matchup. However, the thing with Ram's swords is that they are extremely powerful in the corner, but as a full screen tool, you're sacrificing a lot to use them. Trying not to use them here, you can see it's a bad spot. Oh yeah, that one confirmed the kill. And look, the teleporter place, I'm not sure what it was for. Auspex style, which I didn't expect. Regardless, cover in the next round. Fubuki keeps it spacing so well in this matchup. A character who usually demolishes Somen, it's a long range normal. Ooh, going around 2H. Look at this teleport. I don't even see this happening so fast. Turning 6 speed this. Ooh, JS will connect here. I believe this full screen. Or get to where's it? Ooh, drops it though. This will go to the conversion. Yeah. I believe they could have killed with the meter. Deciding not to, or not realizing it. They definitely killed this, which is extremely hard by Ramlethal. But PRC sword, yeah, very hard. With the guard press. Ooh, going around though! Oh my goodness. Fubuki running for their life and it's working, but 2K coming out, seeing the teleport, punishing his frame. Good stuff. Tortos here, see it crush off for sure. That stuff is, even though Ram has spent her resource, it's way too much to get your character almost full screen. Come on, bro. Seeing classic custom presence. And we're seeing Fubuki play a larger range than usual for the custom presence. I'm still scared of Ram's long range normal. I can't not blending close. And looping here with a mix meter. Honestly, looking a lot like Ram gameplay, game to grab. Cycling resources over and over again. This is exactly what Ram does. Oh, the mix is not quite as good. Using it, building up risk, making it extremely dangerous, and the counter hit. And that will be it. Fubuki looking really dominant here.
Commentate.
Snail, imagine Snail. Okay. It's not in there. Imagine Snail forgets free movement. That's gonna be the rest of the bracket. Regardless, we're seeing it coming out now. Go, starting up the pressure. Ooh, Raku stunned it. I'm not sure what it's called. Their own projectile. But showing there the better Shoto, even though it's not Shoto. Like the hostage here, so much stunned. Enough stunned to kill a family of 5. And you'll see the wall break with right the lightning. Because of save 5K. This is Stunhead. I'm getting IBF. Actually, well, no, just IV. Regardless, this will be
Good lord.
See what happens next. See some neutral here going on here. Ooh, standing, whiffing the JH, but going up for the grab. Really weird stuff we just saw there. Did not look like celestial gameplay for a second. I think both players got confused. Ooh, in back turn now, but unfortunately cancels back turn. Probably strategic, probably trying to do something there. I'm going to get back in there, but Oh, charge for that, stepping over it. Into another charge for that, Reaper mix. Nothing out of the real plot. Another whip JH. Don't know if you're intentionally with JH. I don't know if it's plus or anything. I believe it's a safe jump setup though. Like using JNR as like beginner act to exist alongside TNS would be the funniest outcome. Oh, for real. Yeah, Danny prevailing over Johto in that set. Danny is the expected winner of this set, being one of the best players in the world for sure. And definitely the best at his character, without a doubt. Asex Legend, though, still very good, and playing a busted character themselves, so we can still see a comeback here for sure. How this goes. Ground start 5K. This is the just gets right mix up. Forward back turn. Gets bursted out back turn. Danny did not want to deal with all that, and I don't know who would. Look at grabbing off this. It's another charge that I'm trying to bait out a press, I believe. But Joe holding firm. Getting a projectile. Nice. Jumping over the bait here. Not gonna be dead. I don't know if that conversion was possible. I think Danny might be trying to do fancy. Ooh, the 18 frame overhead. That is a very evil reveal. Another cross up. This character has some of the best mix in the game. We could really see it in that round. The partner going back turn, but not able to get anything of it. By backdashing, getting away, using stunners to force Leo out of back turn. Look at the projectile up though. Ooh, is he a Reaper? Wait, I guess first level, I forget what that was actually called, but he's probably the funnest game. Leo CT is very powerful, as is uncrossable. Oh, we see Danny with the CT of their own. Oh. Yeah, combo. What is convert? Oh my goodness, this converts. I don't think it was not, but what a major conversion. Danny showing they are the master of this character. No one else plays like this. And getting just right. Oh, wheels him back to your bad position, however. 100 meter, yeah, that will still be end for this round. Joe has a slight resource disadvantage, but nothing to take out the back from. Oh. Oh yeah, this is wall break. He gets shot in there, and Carve is in cover against Kai, especially Kai and he can only come back against this character. This character is not the best. Oh, but bringing out guys. Honestly, indeed a very honest character. And using the basic tools in advance. And using the charge gunman to beat the Leo projectile. Punished it. Very, very impressive from Danny. Showing some character knowledge there. And stun it, jumps, and gets it. We've been seeing a lot of stunners in this set. Yodo not been losing. Shout out to Matcherina for approving the codes at 9 p.m. EST on a Monday. So true. Shout out Matcherina. Love to see.
Yeah.
Anyways, moving on. This is GGST Legends' last chance to overcome Danny Almaza. See how Rouser goes. We've seen a lot today. We see Danny again, 2K Alpha, and very effective with this man. Oh, going to back turn. Oh, probably trying to bait out an anti-air, using the punish. Danny, I think, either reactive to it and had a different plan in mind. Did not work out in Jeto's favor. Oh, so that's down hit. That's a lot of damage. Take the edge into the strong super. Very underrated. I don't know about underrated, but you'll see people talk about it. I think he knows quite the powerful super. Oh, back turn started. Oh, baiting out super. However, 100 meters. He is mixed. That's even mixed actually. Goes into drag. Strike throw. Ooh, gains 6 speed. Yes, it's very hard to jump in on Kai once you see the start very early. Joe probably thought that I'm still the start of it. But the last coming up trying to go the back turn, but not there. Joe can really get what they've reached over. Oh, another first take. Very, very unfortunate. But ooh, going into the lesson cancel birthday there. Not playing out well though. Oh yeah, really pick up the no. Really not much we can do there. Yeah. Ooh. This is one of the strongest. Hit the parry coming out in one frame. Gonna go Wolverine does flip slide. Oh my goodness, very impressive turnaround. Will be enough. This is the last chance that Zero has. Will they go in the back turn? Does not to. Oh, the BRC grab is not enough to kill, but the burst bait is. 5H coming out to confirm a 3-0 for Danny L. Maza. Not one of the best players in the world for a reason. According to Snail, this matchup is not good for Chessmen. I don't know enough, but I trust Snail that they are right. We'll see though. Fubuki EVR has won lots of bad matchups. Perfection can't please me. It's terrible. Worst song in Strive. Moving on though. Seeing something. Fubuki is playing very carefully, but oh yeah, we're definitely seeing the testing by here. The combo bursting immediately from Fubuki. Now we're actually 28 frame overhead. It's catching the Starfish Dash. I believe it was catching the Starfish Dash. Oh man, yeah, we're seeing that speed come into play. The menacing approach right there. That was scary. Ooh, maybe counter hit though. Trying to keep out, but don't get back into the teleport. And 2H come out. Still able to effectively though the character, but just doing much harder than we saw with Ramlethal. Again, Ju is whip punch the character. This will kill. Confirm off so much. Oh, and going again for the style. Hey, I appreciate the 28 combo. You love to see it. Maybe built more burst the Fubuki than needed, but I do like the going for style. You love to see it. We'll think 2x. I need to call out some of these pokes. What Gio can do. Dash being super effective. And do the slower normals. That's why we're seeing much less FS in this matchup. We saw with Ramlethal. He's gonna get a wall break. We'll be seeing some really brutal. Oh no, going backwards. Probably. I don't know what they were expecting there. People did not have to be meters. Or maybe they did that. I was looking wrong here, I am not sure. But now both players have meters. Resources are even. Fubuki will die in one hit if it's counter hit. Oh, I'm going to get some things here. This is an even match now.
Good lord.
Ooh, we can mix. Oh, yes. Very, very brutal. Again, OTG for the kill. Fubuki is actually coming back from losing position. Playing very carefully. You see Fubuki, especially other tournaments, I watched them the most in TNS, they play very aggressively, like HC into Testament, very aggressive play style they have. But right now they are playing much more passively than I used to see from them. Which seems to be the play actually, working out quite well. They really don't have these really fast rush around characters, which is probably why.
It's cool to get to see as the tournament progresses, seeing like Fubuki is the obvious example right now, changing their play style for their opponent.
Oh yes,
and
yes,
being able to make those changes so that they can gain advantage.
Yes, we're seeing definitely change because we saw how Fubuki adjusted to be slightly more aggressive, although it wasn't enough here. We're able to get the really cool combo rating actually. I will add, I do love Kara dash cancels. They are very, very cool. But yeah, we see Fubuki who was playing very passively against Tenak and just using their long range normals and zoning tools to keep Ram out. Is now being forced to play a little more aggressively, still trying to play the zoning game, but being a little more active to counter Gio. We playing Street Fighter out here? Gio is the Street Fighter character.
Oh?
Oh, we're gonna get some hard crush. Do not like to get a move. Oh, you're in a bad spot. Oh, strike throw coming out. Oh, the bait burst. You are fried, my friend. Very hard thing to deal with. Not going to get a meaningful conversion, unfortunately. Like 3 backdashes in a row to the old SQ mix. But has able to get the kill. seeing more defensive play from Fubuki, playing a little differently than normals, but actually pretty similar game plan. We're seeing a lot more 2S in this matchup, although it has not connected very much. 2H coming out, but just getting jumped over. So far, we're just seeing some not very meaningful hopes from both players. We're seeing Fubuki spend more resources, but not get much reward from all the zoning. Again, this is also a product of what I was talking about earlier. Classified defense is best in class. A lot of the best players in the world. I give the example of Jack and Classified a lot. Is that they have incredibly good defense in a game where offense rules. So, yeah, very much a deciding factor in all these matchups. We saw, especially Joe Brown. You see it similar here. Giovanna playing around the zoning so well. At 100 meter, very hard to deal with as a zoner. You undoubtedly having the best dash block in the game. We'll get a wall break into. Oh no! I don't know if it was a drop. Probably a reset though. I don't know if this kills. Did I go charge dust? Not quite enough to kill. Did not go charge dust. Decided to go double.
And I'm really hoping to see this Testament win. Nothing against.
Oh man. Gonna get a nice punish there on the J8. You were saying?
I'm kind of hopeful for the Testament win. Nothing against Classified, but I do love to see Testament.
I do love Testament. Testament is another. Both these characters are quite fun to fight, I'd say. Testament's probably the fairest, true like zoner in Strive. Like to compare her to someone like Axel, he's very much a poke character, but with Testament they are very different because they're using their zoning as a means to first poke out like Axel does, but if they get too close then they can start doing more aggressive mix, and if they need to go on the offense they do get to play more aggressively. They have the weird kind of ram like mix. Which just makes it an interesting character to watch overall.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Testament is quite dynamic. It's a really good design in general. I always praise Testament's design. Not just character design, game design as well. Also really good at character design. Everything about this character is really cool. And hey, I've been distracted talking about how good Testament is because this round has been so good. Using pokes actually seems to be playing a little more aggressively, like I was talking about. They're working out in their favor. Classified, playing carefully. Ooh, this will be a wall break though. Possibly, unless they go to reset. Choosing not to go reset. Go get super cancel. Go to JP, that's going to affect the damage scaling wall. Probably the only way to convert that though, I imagine. But a little laggy on seeing some stuff fast.
Oh.
Don't know if these players are also experiencing lag. Seems normal now though. Oh.
Ooh.
Okay. Oh. Really off neutral here.
It's so close right now.
It's gonna go either way. Next hit probably go first. Ooh, the whiff punish. Well, not even a whiff punch. Catching the startup with the dash. And grabbing Testament out of the air. Oh, getting hit by that bad position. You're in the corner.
Is it wall break? Yep. Oh!
Oh, I don't know what the plan was there, but not working out. But this will work out though. I'm gonna get this one off full screen. I think we'll go set up for a wall carry on this. Oh, I think I was trying to full screen, but didn't have enough space. Backdashing 2D. Backdashing 2H again. Fubuki, this is Fubuki left hands. This is set point. Oh wait, so get full combo off this. Lots of damage. This is a lot of damage for a set play zoner. We go play defensively. Goldberg. Alright, very aggressive. I like to see it. This will get the kill. Ooh. Coming back from such a deficit.
At a 2-1 now.
Spiral. Perhaps even baiting out Spiral. Fubuki really looking good that set. Coming back from such a bad position. 。 position. 。  position. 。 position. 。 position. 。 position. 。 position. 。 position. 。 position. 。 position. 。 position. 。 position. 。 position. 。 position. 。 position. 。 position. 。 position. 。 position. 。 position. 。 position. 。 position. 。 position. 。 position. 。 position. 。 position. 。 position. 。 position. 。 position. 。 position. 。 position. 。 position. 。 position. 。 position. 。 position. 。 position. 。 position. 。 position. 。 position. 。 position. 。 position. 。 position. 。 position. 。 position. 。 position. 。 position. 。 position. 。 position. 。 position. 。 position. 。 position. 。 position. 。 position. 。 position. 。 position. 。 position. 。 position. 。 position. 。 position. 。 position. 。 position. 。 position. 。 position. 。 position. 。 position. job, Care Super. I don't know much about either of these characters. I just like both of them. Really want to play Testament? I've played a little Testament, they are quite fun. The neutral's a little weird, but they have some of the fun stuff. Oh, okay, you see there how neutral it is for Fubuki to get wrong on Classified's approach, almost snagging a wall break, but calling it out quick enough and Classified not attacking quickly enough, being careful, actually being the downfall right there. Oh, initial kill. Classified, is that perfect? Yes, it is. Classified. No, it's not Classified. Fubuki looking so good right now.
They locked in. They figured out what works, and Classified hasn't figured out how to play against it yet.
We're seeing definitely some increasing aggression. Good deal. As Snail was saying, this matchup does not favor the so-called gender neutral in the neutral. As you're just so good at running up, punishing all the zoning that Testament can do. And we saw some of that there. Well, that was more weapon execution, if memory serves. Again, more aggressive gameplay, going to long blockstring, playing a distance from which we did see that Rookie did against. Oh. It's rolled up. Oh, I believe that could have killed, but just missed. Trying to get 2D to hit. Potentially does. Doesn't get enough meter from 2. Trying to hoping. Oh, that was interesting. Oh, 6B coming out, interrupting 6H. Probably hoping to whiff punish something or with 6 point blank 6H. Did not work. After trying to head back then. I'm unsure what the play was doing. Ooh, successfully making a proper conversion. However, in the lead by a lot. With meter and burst there. Bad position for Classified, though Luka can come back at any moment. Excuse me, Classified can come back at any moment, however they could. We see that there with a CS counter hit. Going to do so much damage into wall break. Oh my goodness, this character. She thinks she's Potemkin. Oh my goodness. Oh, but the counter hit coming out for Rookie as well. She's not going to be enough to kill. But it will put Classified does it, cover 100 meters fair, and the grab! Oh, 100 meters. After the whole direction. Oh, winning the air grab. Does it go either way? Next hit kill. JJ's coming out. But, oh my goodness. And the read on the flex shield will confirm the win for Classified. So much going on there. Just a few seconds. It was hard to keep up with. Classified winning. Oh my goodness. The Ramlethal pick. We did hear before this that Danny was going to be a plot, which was a complete lie. And the person who said that, you're a liar, and I hate you. But we are seeing the Ramlethal pick. Danny has been playing Ram, which is understandable. Ram's more stable character choice than Kai, the current meta, for sure. But hasn't been winning it consistently with her. This matchup, though, probably favors Ramlethal much more than it does for Kai. Ramlethal is just such a good character with multi-colors. However, that heaven with the pokes that's starting out here, really able to suppress Ramlethal. However, calling out with rocks. That's catch the RC, though. So I get the whip punch, C8, and another call-up here. However, even with this, old Racer can find on both sides. Death Heaven does such a good job. Oh, but 21 frames overhead coming out from the mid-screen. This will be very problematic. Giving Ramlethal positive bonus is very dangerous. Realistically, Death Heaven should win before Ramlethal gets meter. Or all. Of course, the block Ramlethal. This is very bad. Oh no, this is actually going to result in kill. Because this character does a lot of damage sometimes. See what goes now. Sword neutral. Ooh, wicked grab though, mistiming it. Ooh! Death Heaven gonna be exactly where they want. Full screen. Poking out. Slowly chipping away. I believe Death Heaven is approaching this matchup more as a zoner than per usual, as it is extremely dangerous to fight around the post. However, getting some mix in there with RC 5D, this will be a pretty high damage combo actually with Axle Bomber. Around two pokes and one good hit besides this matchup. Right now, can really go either way. Getting the grab mix from Danny here. Danny's playing a really odd, not in a bad way. He's playing a very different Ramlethal than we're used to seeing in these brackets. Playing much more passively with her. So you watch him like execute, like they're very aggressive, especially with the overhead moves. You see JS a lot more. However, this could also be a product of the matchup. That's very, very scary for any character to approach Axel. But we're seeing a more passive Ram through down as well as expected. Especially someone who plays extremely aggressive high. Not that that's a bad thing. It's probably a better idea in this matchup. Gonna get the wall break here, positive bonus. Oh yes, this will convert. We're gonna see a burst at some point here from, oh no, trying to bait burst there, but not working out. Yes, ODG. Axel may not have no built-in mix, but utilizing meter mix. Death Heaven is using the poke so well to build meter. And then when Death Heaven is in, they can use the meter to mix. Despite the lack, oh, catching backdash with the Kara CS. Saw some. That's surprising. It seemed like Death Heaven was in control of the match most of the time. However, it was not enough. That was game 1, yes indeed. Took so long till song reset. Yeah, it felt forever. I felt like Death Heaven already won, but no, that was just game 1. You're moving back into it. Death Heaven not opting to counter, so I don't know if Death Heaven plays any other characters to a high level. We'll see. Danny staying on Ramlethal, as he has to, since you can't swap if you would. Death Heaven controlling the match, but hasn't really been enough so far. One Ram does get in. There's been so much damage. Oh, doing sword 6p there. Get past them. Very, very smart from Death Heaven. I think that the timing for that is quite difficult to do on the action. And it's really good to see that. I'd love to see some Ram kind of play. Oh, there's some JS and move that's picking up. That move is busted. Very, very difficult to counter. Not so much as J8, but Ram can't really use J in this matchup, thankfully. Oh my goodness, that's rude.
Wow.
Axel's combo routing is very, very cool. When he does get hit, it usually looks very cool. I will say that about Axel. He's far from the most annoying character in this game. Well, my only problem is Axel's death from how most of his plays out revolves around posts as well. I don't think that's interesting. But Axel, by Death Heaven, stuck in the corner, gets Ramlethal. Very dangerous position. Bursting immediately. Ram got to recover her swords. So it gets some stagger here. Trying to go for the 40 frame gravity. Yeah, he got actually pretty decently close to being hit by that. That would have been pretty legendary to see in bracket against one of the best players in the world. But despite could not hit, unfortunately. Oh, punishing, I believe it's a recovery test or getting a new move. I'm not sure what was going on there. I don't know what Danny was doing. Worked out either way. Oh yes, this will kill. Again, that hasn't felt like we've been in control of the match, but with Ram coming back. And using his character really well and playing absolutely with Axel against Axel, but when they do get hit, they make it hurt. Oh, but Axel, I think that was fuzzy grab or it's a hard call. I can't really say. Ran into the corner. As you can see, the stagger mix, all that Axel really has without meter. Does not meter though, it does get a hit. Punishes something Ram was trying to do. It does a lot of damage to Axel. Not enough for a wall break. Does see that coming, but not able to crush it. Walking Ram is very dangerous within itself. Definitely a character that will kill you when walking. You hit with that throw out of sword many times now. It's a very dangerous mix to contest, so I do understand. Gonna do Goldburst, good choice in this corner. Goldburst is one of the best corner options in the game by far. Oh, and this will kill into the Axel Bomber.
Wow.
Hitting like 5k, JKs, excuse me, on the road to it. You like to see it. Death Heaven successfully taking back a game. It's only 1-1. These matches are going on for all eternity. But I believe it's just a product of Danny's playstyle in this matchup, and how Death Heaven, how Axel works as a character in general, with pokes. Even though Death Heaven does do really stylish combos when they do land combos. And we've been seeing that. Is Danny gonna swap to Kai? I believe so. I don't know about the swap. Danny's been doing pretty decent on Ramlethal. However, Kai is probably the more stable pick for him in general, since he is beyond experienced with that character. Probably most experienced of the character of anyone on Earth. Let's see how he decides. No, we're going to stick on Ramlethal. Danny confident in the pick. And I could really respect that. Oh my goodness. I need to get a drink. I'm sorry. I've been yapping for so long.
Who knows? Maybe we'll.
Oh, go on.
Who knows? Maybe we'll see Danny switch to the Potemkin we heard about before.
Perhaps. It'd be really funny.
That'd be really, really funny.
Indeed. Oh, we're gonna get a hit here. So confirm with RC. Like, dangerous situation for Death Heaven. But able to pump Ram out. He does have positive advantage, but Axel is the most adept character in the game and poking out. By far. So this will be interesting. Ooh, a backdash to bait the grab! Ooh, Danny knowing the basics with Ramlethal. Of course, we're doing some complex stuff too. But all that is needed. Ram is just such a punishing character, making you get wrong once. If they think Ram is in the next in turn, when we do get wrong in the next, it's basically over. As we see right here, this will confirm into kill for Danny. It's interesting to see Ram play differently than usual, as this character is honestly rather two-dimensional in game plan, because of the way swords work with guard crush. And we are seeing typical Ram stuff in the corner. However, the way Danny plays the neutral this character is quite interesting, and not as aggressive as we normally see. Whether that's a product of the matchup, just the way Danny plays the character in general, is remains to be seen. Oh, another grab mix. Block reset. Very hard to see that coming. It's +8. But you're careful blocking it.
Both of them are playing exceptionally.
Both are playing very mindfully. You can tell there's a lot of thought going into what's going on right now. That's having another losing foot though. Meter, but going all out the BRC and get 2 KTD. Does have. Oh, not going to confirm the kill. Probably meant to RRC. It's just too late. Did not expect that to hit. Axel bubble coming out. Oh, the punch not working out. Gonna get more pressure. Whipping rainwater. Oh, and the grab comes out. 2-1 so far for Danny's favor. Death Heaven coming back from such a huge deficit, but not quite enough. And they will have one more opportunity to prevent them from going to the loser side.
Yup.
Danny's Ram has been really interesting to watch. I've never seen him on this character before. But so far, this is a lot different than most Rams, which is refreshing to see. Regardless, the matchup continues to see if Death Heaven adapts at all. Ooh, we're getting 2S on the art console. Some really nice pokes coming out here from Death Heaven. Playing a little more close to Ram. Ooh,
Yeah.
we're getting a mix in.
He's definitely playing more aggressive than it seemed like he was playing before.
Yeah,
He's going
really,
in.
Yeah, and really working out so far. Playing within the
True.
/range. Oh, but also you're putting yourself much more potential and things like that. This is a really, really hard position to come back from against Ramlethal. This character is probably the hardest in the game to win against when they have positive bonus because of sword PRC. And they will, and because swords return on wall break, making it very hard overall. Our Death Heaven going to keep going, playing more close, poking out again though. Scared of this Ram, as you should be when they have so much. And so far the pokes are working. Renson coming out, a move you don't see often at high level, but working in this case. Ooh, almost calling out. Oh, did call it punch this speed. This could actually go in Death Heaven's favor. But we'll see. One survives the sword mix. Oh yes, that's called out the 5D. Even the best players in the world are successful 20 frame mixing.
Some up-rents in action. I'm a fan.
Oh, we saw the stagger there, the CSDS stagger. I don't have any air mix, so this is all I could do. Pressure. 100 meter on definitely side. The one wrong yes. Ooh, gonna burst with the safe jump. Danny probably not expecting that. Probably didn't actually go for the safe jump. It worked out, but Danny now at the 100 meter. This position is very hard to come back from. I say for like impossible. Remsen catching up. Oh my goodness, wait, come back from this. Oh my goodness, the kill!
Oh my lord!
What a comeback!
That little sliver of health.
Playing more
That's
aggressively.
just nasty.
Calling out some of Danny's missteps in the neutral, enough to earn him the game 5. It's been looking really good for Death Heaven, changing their strategy. And again, this is one despite my dislike for the character, this is one most satisfying to watch. And it looks like they've gone off Ramlethal. We'll probably see Kai in game 5. I don't know if Danny is more comfortable with Kai in this matchup or wanted to practice Ram. But I imagine... Oh no, they're still going with Ram.
Dang.
Not going to Kai matchup. Perhaps Danny is really not fond of this matchup with Kai or just wants to play Ram. Either way. Where average is insane. Oh! Rock being +8 being called out there. Yeah, unfortunate. That's how your health bar and policy problems Ramlethal. Best pull onto your burst here. Hoping to get something lucky. Oh, you are dead. Yep, you're dead. A quick, perfect from Danny playing super aggressively, more like the typical Ramlethal you see in bracket. Not that that's a bad thing, it's a way to play the character. And Danny thinks of however punishes. Devin back on offense using the jump cancel. I believe it's JH to fix up Danny. And the slow overhead also hitting Danny as well. Oh, Remsen coming out. Remsen's high hitting variant, not high hitting, air hitting variant. Oh, this one's full screen though. Oh, not quite. Oh, can see a punch. Going to go for the burst. Oh yeah, this is a bad one. If they not gone to hit, it might have been not a good call. This is oh, that will spells and Death Heaven pressing on wake up. I'm not sure what the press was, but it did end their I like their username, WASD girl. Then go 3. You love to see it.
Keyboard warrior?
Keyboard warrior. It is optimal play effective on keyboard technique, so we'll see how this plays out. Oh, armoring through, but the follow up from hard slash going to interrupt the armor. Ember playing far away. See some BRC stuff, keeping the pressure up even without the use of sword. This is what makes Ram so dangerous, and we're seeing Tanek as a much more aggressive Ram than someone like Dan we just saw. Just wanted to keep up the pressure for as long as possible. Hope the opponent makes one huge mistake. And Jay coming out, really just oppressive. Pop Buster, or not Pop Buster, oh my goodness, I'm fried, excuse me. What I was trying to say, 5D coming out and getting popped. Both move back into the neutral to start. Oh, JP coming out though, into J2, 214S for the soft knockdown. Such a powerful button, such a powerful confirm. Not many characters have such powerful air buttons as J214. And General Rem, I believe, has the best air buttons in the game. She is ridiculously broken in that department. JS, JH, and 2314S, or excuse me, not 2314, it's 214S. J214S are all ridiculously broken. Oh, that was funny. I believe Ember was too scared to challenge. It's still too scared to challenge him in this situation. Waiting for the swords. Waiting for Tanek to spend their resources. Oh, we're gonna get the grab. Unfortunately, oh yeah, we get a grab there. We just haven't seen Ember be able to start their offense. Jeek never sleeps. That's how it be. Seeing a really slow playing Potemkin from Ember right now. Ooh, jumping over Garuda, very bad position. Oh, into the mix. Oh yeah, I don't believe that was mix. I believe they blocked on the other side. They thought it was going to be the kickflip cross up, but it turned out just to be a normal jump, and I believe that's what got them and confirmed this kill for Tanek. Unfortunately, that we're not be able to see much countering from Ember. This Ram is so dominant once she gets going. Plugging my Steam Deck, assure that it will survive for the rest of this bracket. We have a long bracket ahead of us. You're moving straight on to the next game. See if Ember can pick up more of the offense. Oh, there were lag spikes? Alright. Well, as somewhat playable. You may play if you both desire, but if either of you think the lag is too much, then we can always do connecting testing. That is the policy of North brackets, including my own DNS, by the way. Back into the gameplay though, again we're seeing just an impressive mix from Ramlethal in the corner. Not even mix, he does a lot of strike throw, and that's a lot to deal with for Potemkin. Ooh, getting the overhead mix. Actually pretty cool mix, I do like to see it. Not punishing the slow stuff. It is RPS, so can't blame Ember. Ember just playing really, really carefully. Understandably, but you do have to press against Ram at some point. You have to call out one of her options as hard as it is. Potemkin. Oh yeah, he said the start with 6P there. And just see how problematic J8 becomes because it goes so low and clashes with 6P. It's extremely hard to spot. And J hitting armor there, but not hitting the ground. Just dodging slide head with it. Might be over already. Ember not able to get on their feet against Tanek. Oh, BRC sword coming out to confirm this. And this will be another game. We didn't see much pausing there.
Yeah, that's just wait. I don't even have the words. I'm choking.
And it's alright. I could keep commentating on my own. Just add in a nice a nice line of dialogue every once in a while. This is Ember's last chance to turn around. Really hasn't been able to start offense against Tanek yet. Not been able to play a little neutral one round, but just been 3 rounds absolute domination. I don't know who Zero Sugar is or why they're in the room. I'm sure Snail can check that out. Second. Yes, that's banned in your button. Say it again, you're banned. Moving on. Oh, I believe there might be more lag stuff because they're both walking away. Yes, again, this is a position we've seen Ember over and over again. Really hard comeback from against Ram. Not able to do much on defense. Been blocking pretty well, but not been able to start much offense. Ember playing very slowly, very carefully, which is usually a good thing in this game. But against this character, he will just oppress you if you do not press against her at some point. Which is why she is so dangerous. The rock OCG here, leaving her +8 in your face, even more than 98 points live indeed. I had thought that. Moving on though. This match. Ooh, finally getting counter hit except Garuda. Oh, just resetting the situation with Quick Shield though, spending the burst. Trying to poke against Ramlethal to no avail. Her pokes are much faster. The ass poke in particular, much faster than Potemkin, despite Potemkin having slightly more range. Also hitting here. Oh, this is terrible. You're so cooked.
This is so rough.
100 meter. Might see some reversal. Nope. Just stay in the corner. See more mix. Oh, 5D coming out. Very rough for Ember, unfortunately. This was This is an interesting matchup. Both these characters are really good at forcing you into some very hard 50-50s. Technically, both of them are reactable once they get their offense going, but it's so hard to react to them the most of the time you practically can't. And we're going to see some round start right here. Oh, Fuji coming out right away. Force bad situation. You're in the corner against Anji. Position not in. However, GameTech Legends able to read some of this stuff. Using DP to get out. Back in it, however.
The only thing I'm reading right now is this name, this Booty Scratcher 35, getting called out by this parry. Hail Nora here doing a good job with that super Booty Scratcher. Not holding with that DP. I love that from GGST. Already able to hit us with that super straight through the spin, man.
Yes. Puts a very dangerous position. Just a few hits from Leo to change the outcome of the match. Even though we've seen good calls from both players so far, we're going to see a combo from Leo. This won't be enough to kill, I don't think. Not able enough to get the OTG. Oh, trying to parry it. We'll see. Oh, and the flash kick comes out to confirm the win of this round for GGST Legend.
Nora had a lot of willpower there, but not a lot of HP. Great stuff right there, trying to guard point right through that spin, but...
Oh, pop up grab. Oh, you're getting hit with the 18 green overhead. This one corner carry. Gonna get hit with glitch log. Very dangerous position. Oh, runs up with step. And gonna be wall broken. Positive bonus Leo. Garcia coming out. More mix. Blocking the 18 green overhead. Oh, getting called out though. This will be the end of Nora.
Look at those 7 golden letters for GGST. I love that right there. Shout outs to Jodo Goat, by the way. I said Jodo Goat. I said I need the Leo scrolls. Can you go ahead and hook me up? Message them on Twitter. They gave me some advice through DMs and showed me some videos as well. So shout outs to Jodo Goat. Shout outs to GGST Legend. Scratching that booty. Getting that first game here against Nora. Pretty hot stuff.
Indeed, indeed. See how the round start plays out. Again, both these characters can win. Very snowbally characters. But we just been so far seeing it Leo turn around the situation on Anji every single time, having really good reversal options immediately. Oh, I see flash kick come out again. Flash kick is such an impressive tool, uncrossable, and one of the fastest reversals in the game. Neutral play out. Oh, the counter hit. Take the first return to neutral. It's punishing the armor. Big combo here, possibly converting. This is the corner mix. Oh, we're seeing flash kick again against a strong tool. Very dangerous to call out as well.
I like that from GGST, right? We're full screen with our back turn. We're so confident right there. We just know we need one more hit to confirm to that super, and that's all it's going to take. Nora right there, pretty patient, but GGST with a really good back turn super.
Indeed. Oh, and we see the just gets right mix. Oh my goodness, this is really you love to see. Into glitch log, no less. A hard knockdown. Very, very dangerous to get hit by. You see wall break here, positive bonus Leo. This is a horrible position for Nora. Oh, and that will confirm the kill. Yes, it will. Something a lot with super, hitting it a very large amount of times is very dangerous to challenge Leo's mix right here. And Anji, although has really good in meter reversal, if Anji misses it, it is extremely deadly. So has to play a bit carefully around that, and that alone has been turning in GGST Legend's favor a lot.
I'm gonna be real, Virgil. You know, there's no gun to my head right now. I gotta say it. Leo needs it. You know, being able to OTG super like that, I really do think Leo needs it. It can be hard to admit, you know, it's something that we're going to have to reconcile on our own time. But until then, GGST is up 2-0 right now, playing pretty hot against this Anji. I do like what Nora is doing. We got to see if they can do it here. Still awake. Jacksonville cannot rest.
Indeed. Neutral here. Oh, and the Rin comes out. Oh, just punishing the startup with HTP. Oh, gonna get called out here though. Let's see the instant burst. Neutral coming out and punishing the stance with another stance. Stance to stance character. Seeing the mix come out. Blitzschlag not reacting to it, unfortunately. Oh, and you're going to get comboed here. This will do a lot of damage. This character's damage so crazy, especially for the mix they can do. Back turn coming out into over half of Anji's health bar. Which I will add the highest cut character in the game at 5.
Virgil, I'm gonna be real. The fact that you knew that it was called Blitzschlag, that is crazy. If you don't got Dust Loop open right now and that just came right off the dome, that is blowing my mind. Great stuff here from Gay-Sex, getting that first round, putting themselves on set point, trying to boom out this Anji right here, being able to guard point right through, turning this into some wall splat pleasure.
Oh my goodness.
I didn't know we were gonna OTG off that back turn S, but good stuff right there, Gay-Sex.
Oh my goodness. Oh, a bang out reverse. You're going to take a lot of damage here. This won't be the end of Anji. Oh, goes purposely some more mix. And this will be the... Oh, not quite. These more reds. And the throw! You don't see that a lot. And it just came out right there. It's a really expected character to go on. So no doubt going against her twice in bracket. So we'll see if Death Heaven can clutch up this time.
Now, Death Heaven recently getting picked up by Vice. Shoutouts to Yoho Spill and Bunny for putting that org together. And also, Death Heaven, I know that we got that Pocket Johnny, so we'll have to see if that comes out. Right now, we're here in the corner with that blue aura. That's how you know you're a gamer. Tanak getting some tick throws off of that S sword, but no swords left. All we got to do is play Guilty Gear the old-fashioned way with that PRC, but Death Heaven turns it into a corner situation with that back throw. Great stuff.
And Rainwater coming out to catch, I believe it was a catch from Ramlethal, and Renson breaking the wall. We're going to have positive bonus Axel here. Well, one time that Axel is able to mix you consistently is when he has meters. However, has to win the neutral first, and the reversal coming out to finish for the kill. Really good reaction from Death Heaven.
Death Heaven in those jeans. Definitely not any jorts out here. Tanak getting called out on that jump in. Getting picked up by this Rensen as well. I like that burst, just trying to slow things down a bit. Not many characters can take advantage of that, but this Ramlethal can with that far distance 5H. Death Heaven showing you that Axel does have some up close pressure, especially with that orange Wild Assault. Man, that's a lot of damage, Virgil.
Yes, that is a lot of damage. Axel is a very high damage character, though honestly, especially with his move. And the poke coming out to confirm the kill. And also, 1 second.
That was some hot stuff from our Death Heaven right there. Now, Tanak is a gamer on that Ramlethal. If I ever want to see something new on the Ramlethal, if I ever want to see a new setup, if I ever want to see some new mix, it's going to be watching Tanak play in an online bracket. Tanak always has those tricks, always is pushing Ramlethal to the limit. A character that definitely deserves more respect. Now, Death Heaven getting that first game. Looking pretty good on this Axel. We'll have to see how these rounds start to go. Both these characters got some range. We'll have to see if Death Heaven can keep out this Tanak a bit, or if Tanak can get in with that S-sword pressure and get things rolling.
Yeah, we're seeing both moving away from each other. Both are scared from the round start options. Both these characters could snowball from a win very quickly. Although Ram's much better at doing so once they get a hit. If Axel does get a hit, they do tend to do a lot of damage, as we saw back there with the Axel Bomber loops. We're seeing right now Death Heaven playing neutral, playing more aggressively in neutral. We see, again, the flip-flop between Death Heaven's playstyle a lot as the fight. Kendak is a much more aggressive Ramlethal than Danny was as we were watching him earlier. And it seems that Death Heaven has been playing more aggressively as well. We're going to see some graphics there. Hard to deal with. Very bad position against Ramlethal. And the counter hit coming out. Go try to build 100 meter, not quite. Go effectively build it though with positive bonus.
Now, Death does have that meter to play with, but Virgil, we didn't even get a chance. We're going to have to take that meter into the next life and put that shit away to our 401k, apparently. Tanak just try to run us down with that full burst. Death Heaven is going to have to build it back after this wall splat, but is it going to be in time? Look at that HP.
Oh, this will almost confirm the kill, but first coming out, you're now dealing with 100 meter Ramlethal, even at full screen, now mid screen, and the 5D will come out and confirm the kill. Very hard position to get when it gets Ramlethal. Tanak hardly giving to Death Heaven a chance.
And shouts to Tanak too. That was a confirmation RC right there, right? Of course, you know, I'll speak for myself. I just be sending that red RC after 5D. Tanak was actually confirming that hit right there into the kill. So we're evened up, right? But I want to say that Death Heaven had a pretty solid game one. Tanak with a, I'm keeping a buck, pretty solid game two. So we got to see if it's just a matter of both of our players warming up a bit against the opponent, or if it's that Tanak got the momentum there. We'll have to see. Death Heaven, what's this round start? Getting in with that Wild Assault, catching us with that jump JH. Looking pretty good already.
Yes, using the tornado as a OP to continue the combo. The stagger pressure coming out, trying to bait burst, not quite able to get Connect going wisely to the burst. And JH clashing with 6P. Very, very dangerous move to contend with. Oh, but Death Heaven himself 6P with your sword. Knowing the counterplay, very few people I've seen actually do that counterplay. But Death Heaven has done it more than once now. However, that damage is crazy. The Tenak has been playing a much more aggressive Ramlethal than, again, Danny was. So it might take some adjusting from Death Heaven.
Yeah, Tenak got those secret scrolls on that Ramlethal. Also got some good defense right here, just blocking out this Axel that's in your face, by the way. This is a zoner in your face, by the way. Tenak able to close it out with that pickup, with that 5H. Good stuff right there. Now the burst meter is basically even. The round starts are pretty timid right here. Death Heaven trying to check with that 2H. Ramlethal able to run under that 5P, and that's a gnarly counter hit, Virgil.
Oh yeah. Oh, and I think that's 5D. I couldn't actually quite see. It's going to result in, whoa, going to use the PRC to fly across the screen. You don't see that very often, but it is quite a pleasure to see what it does. Although I don't know if building distance from Death Heaven was the play, as he is now in your face and going to have a hard time dealing with this. Only 100 burst, 100 risk, excuse me. One bad call here. Oh, not blocking the slow overhead. You are dead. Death Heaven confirming into Rainwater. What an impressive showing.
Getting smacked by the slow overhead we've all been hit by before, just not necessarily for 5th place in a bracket such as Jacksonville Never Rests. Death Heaven zoning us out a bit, picking us up with that 2H with that Ren set. What a good answer right there from Tenak, able to get it with that JS though. These far slashes beating up Death Heaven a bit and also setting us through the wall.
Surprisingly not using meter to confirm the hard knockdown, but it's going to have a lot more meter to play with here. Probably will confirm up the kill of any hit, really. Oh, and JP going to come out here. This will kill. Death Heaven going to go 2-1 at the moment. Fighting an upward battle. We were seeing some really good gameplay in the second round, but just not able to keep that momentum up into the third round. And this will be their last chance to stop Tenak from sending them out of the bracket, just as they feared when they knew they had to fight second Ramlethal.
Hey, I'm going to keep it a buck, right, Virgil? Game 2 was a data round. Game 3, I'm going to call that one I don't know, that was a confirmation round. Data round part 2, Electric Boogaloo. We're going to the game 4. Axel, a little bit of a bracket terrorizer out here. We'll see if Death Heaven can keep that up to date. But Tenak with some good zoning, with just normal buttons, right? With that far slash, with those pickups of the windshield wipers. But Death Heaven showing us that DLC 2K in the base roster, getting out of that corner. Tenak trying to fight back though.
And we're seeing such good use of stagger pressure from Death Heaven as the character doesn't have much more. And we are currently in the time stop super. That damage! Bro thinks he's Slayer with that damage. Going to challenge the damage that Tenak just did to him. And now you are in neutral against Axel, which you do not want to be at this range. However, challenging with Rock, going to use Renson, but going to not be able to quite confirm the other reps, unfortunately. Trying to hit that grab, has not been able to, this whole thing. And the air grab coming out, very dangerous positions. It can go either way, or can they confirm? Not able to quite confirm.
Oh my god, on a pixel Virgil. Death Heaven could potentially run away with this. A little bit of robbery on either side. A pixel for each player. Red RC 5D is blocked. Yo, Tenak is definitely not asleep. Tenak is not resting tonight here in Jacksonville. Able to block that 5D. I love what I'm seeing.
Yes, indeed. Oh, we're seeing the follow-up. I forget what it's called. Sickle Storm, that is it. Very punishable block. A good ender if you catch with Renson. They have to be close to you. Oh, going ahead gets to the corner pressure though. Very dangerous. How to get people suffer because positive bonus Ramlethal was possibly the strongest character in the game in this state with positive bonus. Able to use meter better than possibly any other character. Definitely gonna come out here with the burst, playing neutral. Oh, getting hit with 6P. Really, really bad position. And this will confirm the kill. And Death Heaven is out of the bracket, getting hit out with 2 Ramlethals back to back. Unfortunate, but Tenak was definitely playing Geo Testament. So we can see how Fubuki VR adapts, or how Leo adapts, depending how this matchup turns out.
Fubuki right here. Let's see what this round start's going to be. Both players pretty patient, and there was that projectile destroying boom that you talked about, Virgil. Boogie Scratcher trying to get in But with that stain, tried to time out that burst, but Fubuki was ready for it. Tried to keep that stage going as well, but great stuff from Gasex fighting out in this corner. Fubuki had to spend that YRC to keep things in their favor.
Leo trying to approach. Jodo trying to approach, but it's going to be a hard time. Oh, trying to get punched there. I don't know if that was a whiffed air grab. I believe that's what it was. That is indeed Leo JD. And unfortunately, not going to get the punch that he wanted there with PRC. Oh, but going to call out the teleport and get pressure off it. However, Fubuki has had resources to deny back turn pressure the entire time. And is currently putting Jodo into the blender. And then Jodo's having a hard time approaching. Not enough time to get the projectile killer out. And go to confirm with the double. I believe that's Arbiter sign. I forget.
That Arbiter sign, you got it right, Virgil. You got that dust loop open. I'm proud of you. I gotta say that Fubuki is really good in the corner with those H Reapers. And we'll see her do it right here, possibly. She gets that state applied. She gets you with that H Reaper Fukiomi. Booty Scratcher, Gasex Legend trying to get out of this corner right now. Now, we gotta admit it, guys, this Leo can have a bit of a trouble doing that. Getting picked up with that overhead Arbiter. Fubuki going into the Succubi, sending you through, killing you. Killing. That's already one game on the board for this Testament.
We're seeing a pretty even matchup in the start. As I said, that projectile killer move was doing favors for Gasex Legend. However, in that second game, we saw a very aggressive turn for Fubuki VR, just denying any gaps for Leo to do anything like that, and making it really hard for him to approach whatsoever. And when he did get approached, Fubuki VR had the resources to deny him his pressure.
Another thing you gotta acknowledge is that, of course, you got that flash kick. If you just hold down back, you got that DP primed at all times. But you gotta be careful about that overhead Arbiter. In order to block it, you gotta stand up, which means you lose your flash kick charge. Right now, Jodo trying to get in here. Gasex Legend trying to navigate around it. That was a good 6P in order to do so. Checking us with that back turn S, with that back turn T. We got that state applied. We're blocking those cross-ups. Great stuff. But Fubuki with some amazing zoning right now.
Yeah, we're just seeing Jodo again having a hard time approaching. Oh, but going to get confirmed here from Fubuki. This will do a lot of damage, especially a bad mix situation with Testament. Testament actually has really good mix for a similar character with the Stain. And we see that right there. It's going to pop and get the win from that grab.
That Season 4 Testament with that Stain pop throw also gave us the RC. Fubuki said, hey, you got to watch the cutscene, y'all, if I'm going to be playing in this bracket. We got that stain applied, and that stain's been applied full time, it feels like, Virgil.
And we saw the JH there was able to finally counter something VR was doing on the approach. So far, Leo, Gasex Legend has been a hard time on the approach, so we'll finally able to get something there. However, we're right back to the zoning war. Oh, using PRC to keep themselves safe, despite doing the wrong Grave Reaper. Oh, there was the projectile coming out. We get 6B, and this will start pressure. Oh, again, we're just seeing the birds deny Gasex Legend any chance of starting. And the JH just called out with 6B. That's been 6B. Well, it's been for a very long time, one of the strongest months of game. We'll see a very dangerous situation here for Gasex Legend. One more hit will really confirm.
Okay, that PRC teleport was gap. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, Virgil. Great stuff right there from Fubuki. I also got to give some credit to Gasex, showing some awesome 6Ps into those Air H Reapers. I didn't think that was going to work. You know, we were giving some compliments to the Testament 6P, but damn, that Leo 6P also doing a little bit of work. Of course, Fubuki is up 2-0 right now, but I like what Gasex is showing us in terms of getting in on that zoning.
We've seen a lot of the themes we've been seeing is that the players are slowly adapting to each other throughout their matches, which is normal, but we're seeing so at a different pace than I would say is usual for these brackets. Or at least I don't watch high level players in my brackets as much, and it's interesting to see more adaptation going on in these matches. And we're seeing that Gasex Legend is trying to break this zoning that Fubuki has been constantly trapping them into, and we're seeing it right now. And back turn has started. Oh my goodness. Going to have a hard time on this. Just gets right next. Oh, but there's the resource we've been talking about. Wire speed coming out to deny Gasex Legend is what he wants to cover. But, ooh, some grab. We're going to see a wall breaker. Oh no. Not quite calling out. Whoa, wait, what?
Oh, Virgil, I gotta tell you, bro, I am in love with gay sex. There was some great stuff right there, getting in with the super, calling out Fubuki in the air, and using that 100 tension to turn it into a round win. Now, of course, Fubuki is still up 2-0. We'll have to see how they do around this booty scratcher.
Indeed. We're seeing neutral game. Fubuki playing a little more aggressively. We're trying to call out some approach tools without getting for as much. But going to get caught in the corner here against Leo. However, gets a wild result. He's turning going back in their favor. Ooh, and the grab coming out off the teleport. Teleport is a good option. Really ties a lot of testing stuff together. Really cool option overall. I struggle to say why, but I just like teleport. Moving on though, we're seeing some good. I apologize. I am brain fried right now. I've been commentating for like 3 hours. We're seeing some good pressure from Fubuki VR that has come into wall break, and the chip damage will be enough to get Yoda.
Great stuff right there, Virgil. You're holding it down. We're all proud of you, homie. I'm gonna keep it a buck. So is Gay Sex right here, getting in with that 2-4. You know the name of that move? Glitch Shrag, whatever the hell we're doing out here. Great stuff right there from Jodo Goat, from Gay Sex Legend, but Fubuki here on set point, getting that stain applied. We do have that 50 tension to play with. We're going to spend it on that BRC. The stain is now off the menu. We're using our Wild Assault to get in, but that means no burst, Virgil.
Now, Leo mix progressive, mostly staggered, but using resources to try to get the back turn. Not quite able to. Again, Fubuki guard using her resources management to be able to get away from Leo. And just playing it in Gay Sex Legend in a terrible position, trying to approach, try one true zoner other than Axel. We're seeing the slow inching towards Fubuki VR. Very slow on this neutral. Oh, not able to call out the teleport, unfortunately. That will spell the end of Gay Sex Legend. 3-1, I believe.
3-0, unfortunate stuff. Definitely looked pretty good right there from Gay Sex, but Fubuki is going to be the one to move on in this bracket today at Jacksonville Never Rests. Coming up, guys, we never rest. Coming in is going to be Danny on that Kai, of course, up against Classified. Going to start off strong here. Both these players could be potentially aggressive. I like that from Classified doing that run-up check on the 2P. Danny being a little slow here, just backdashing a bit, trying to check if that far slash connects. We get that hard knockdown, we get that heavy stun edge, and look at this, we got the Giovanna in the corner. You gotta block the old-fashioned way, trying to dash up forward, but confirming those lights into RTL. Danny's looking so strong already.
That you see that 2K conversion, able to get so much and take so much ground from it. Top players like these are very good at capitalizing off their opportunities, and we see Danny right there getting a perfect, just able to get so much from a small hit like that and force your opponent to such a terrible position. And we see this again. You're getting in bad position against Kai. And we see constantly doing some really good resets, predicting how Classified will act on defense. I was praising their defense, but so far, Danny has been absolutely dominating. And look at the wall break here for massive damage.
Danny over there, playing hot, trying to get those donations for that Evo Japan, guys. If you're trying to support El Maza, you gotta throw those doubloons his way, and he deserves it. Look at this, taking out Classified. I'm gonna keep it a buck, Virgil. Pretty quick here in this game one.
Indeed. We're seeing just really good call-outs from Danny. Again, Kai isn't a character who has the best mix in the world, especially without meter. However, he is extremely good at a call-out character, and calling out certain options and punishing them accordingly. He's also extremely high damage character when he calls out things properly. As we said there, we do it almost 80% of Giovanna's help. So it really plays well. It's his favorite in this matchup, because if he calls out even one bad thing that Giovanna's doing, he could steal the whole round from it.
Classified still being aggressive here, though. You called it out, Virgil, in the pre-match commentary we were doing. Able to run up, check with those 2Ps, but Danny just a little slow here. You know, waiting for that 2P to come up, blocking it, and then confirming the lights into RTL. Call that a Kensei combo.
We're seeing, again, a lot of damage here. This character does a lot of damage in compensation to their lackluster. And, charge stun edge getting bursted. We're seeing the slow approach. Classified tried so hard to open Danny up, but so far has just not been able to. Danny's been immaculate in the neutral and on offense so far in this set. We'll see if Classified can start taking ground, and they do with 5H coming out to get a wall break. This will get positive bonus and put them in a good position.
Positive bonus, cranky, but getting called out by that far slash back to back with that 6P as well. YRC to slow things down, but that's all the positive bonus got us, Virgil. Danny DP right through, has that 50 tension in his own back pocket. You really have to give it to Classified, who's being aggressive right here, saying, hey, I need to get something started, but Danny with a counter hit, getting that Oki with the heavy stun edge. Good stuff there from Classified to get back out, but picking up with the red RC, Danny's going to send you through the wall.
You're in such a dangerous position here because now Kai has stun edge. And one good hit could confirm some dangerous things. Ooh, and we're seeing though Classified getting a nice hit here. Gonna put you in the corner, not a position you want to be in. And this will kill. Danny holding up the burst wisely. Dangerous to fight Giovanna in a one hit in terms of the outcome of the game situation. And again, we're seeing just this Danny calling out so many options from Giovanna, getting so many counter hits. Possibly the most of any match so far we've seen. Being able to get this full screen here. Not for as much damage, getting shock state and a good advantageous spot. Calling out 5K though, but the back dash is the forward dash, punishing it. Oh, this might be the end. We'll see. Yeah, I believe this will be, no, not quite. Giovanna barely holding on here. One more good hit will call.
Commentator curse, Virgil. Looks like Classified has a chance here.
Ooh.
Unless, of course, good blocks right there from Danny.
Oh,
All that goal
5D.
first, not being able to punish it, of course, with those changes in the recent seasons. But the 5D mix is going to take it. Danny now up 2-0. But, dog, that was looking pretty good for Classified there for a second.
We're seeing, again, as I was saying, the players have been adapting a lot in this bracket. And we see that Classified here, who got completely rolled, unfortunately, by Danny in round one, just calling out every single option. We're seeing much more adaptation in this round, and perhaps we could see even more in this round to perhaps start to even out the scales. But Classified needs to adapt fast. If they are too slow, they will drop from set before they can change anything. You know, we see the round starts to edge, but they do get the hit, punishing some of the guys neutral. Oh, that charge edge coming out. I don't know. Bait. Wow.
Virgil, that was crazy right there. Able to see that
incredible.
burst through the heavy stun edge. Confirming this RTL. Danny likes doing that, right? And those mid-screen RTLs, just confirming that we get that hard knockdown positive bonus. Especially we're able to pick you right back up with that counter hit. Danny only needs one more hit to close out this round. Positive bonus will help us get there with this red RC. But good backdash BRC there from Classified. Able to fight here for a second.
Ooh, and whipping the DP. You're in a bad position. However, you do have the health lead. Health is a resource in this game, very much. But it could go either way. And double 6P, calling out the jump in attempt. That goes here. And the 2P, going to get called out into the grab. Strike into grab is very good mix. Almost no one can expect it on the first few times. This is not as you almost would expect to confirm. Oh, go get another call out and runs that. Classified pressing. This could be their last chance to turn it around, and another FS coming out. You're not dead yet. Oh, are you? No, not quite.
Commentator cursed twice in one set. Virgil, could it be me? Good stuff right here from Classified. Getting these tick throws. Has that tension to play with afterwards. Trying to see if Danny wanted the DP right there with that jump FD, but it's just going to be the run-up throw. Danny's played in tower before. He knows how this goes. Fire. Fubuki 3-0 to Knack earlier today, so this is a run-back match. Guys, whoever you're rooting for, both of our competitors would really appreciate if you claimed one of those Matcherino codes. ! Matcherino in the chat. You claim one of those codes. It's free. All you gotta do is link up your Twitch, your Facebook, your Twitter. Call your grandma if she's still awake. You West Coasters have no excuse. Claim one of those codes. We'd really appreciate it. Fubuki spending that burst, trying to get out of this corner to Knack with the 6P from downtown. God damn!
Impressive game. Hold 1 second.
Good stuff right here. Tanak trying to get in, but that low arbiter catching us in the stage, juggling us quite a bit. Fubuki able to cash out on a bit of damage here. Tanak still has that burst to play with, and also a lot of tension. Fubuki right here really patient, doesn't really spam those teleports as much as you've probably seen these tower testaments do, because she's calculated. She knows when she wants to get in. She knows when she just needs to zone a bit, especially here against this character Ramlethal. You can kind of get away with this zoning that Testament actually has over Ramlethal. I know that's crazy to say. I know that's crazy, but these Reapers can outdistance those 5Hs. Great stuff from Fubuki getting that first round. And a good tech right here from Tanak. 50 tension built up from Fubuki, and just like that, guys, I just said I was giving compliments to Fubuki about those well-timed teleports. Good stuff right there to her. Tanak's got you back in the corner, jailed back with that S-sword, picked up with that 2K, and now you're getting thrown around for your troubles. We have this 50 tension to play with for the mix, 100 tension basically, but Fubuki gets it with that JK.
Alright, I am back. My apologies.
No worries, Virgil. You got back just in time for Fubuki to get that double throw to close it out. One game on the board for this Testament, but in that last round specifically, we were going back and forth.
Well, you see, I was not able to see it, so I'm going to struggle to commentate, but Tanak probably will have a better chance this time around, knowing how Fubuki will play. Probably watching the stream, I imagine, too, to see how are they playing against these other contenders in the bracket. We're seeing Fubuki is cycling between this more aggressive Ramlethal, not Ramlethal, excuse me, this more aggressive Testament and this more passive Testament on a whim. And it's been really working out into their favor. And the Wild Assault is going to come out, like, almost confirmed, but early burst from Tanak.
Yeah, Tanak knew that positive bonus was coming for this Testament. Bit of a side swap here. Got some damage applied. 50 tension for that mix. H-sword is going to be the pickup. Don't even need it for the mix. You can just keep it for the mortar botto, but look at that, Virgil. Now I'm commentator cursing out here.
Real. We see the side swap, the teleport. Not really impressive from Tanak reacting to that. I believe it is reactable, but it's very hard to react to at times, especially if you don't see it coming. Oh, we're going to see a lot of damage here. Oh, and the 5D, I think that will give up HKD. That does more damage. Perhaps they were hoping to kill on that, but it's not quite enough. And the mix will come out right there with JK.
Dog, Virgil, that was crazy. Even if that didn't kill right there, you already saw that Fubuki was ready with the 6H after, bro. I needed to see what that combo was going to look like. Great stuff from Fubuki DR right now. Up one game, but Tanak clapping you back, closing out that interaction with Daro. Got you in the corner with that H-sword. But Fubuki, with such a brave 2P, knew the distance was on her side. If she was just a little short, she was going to get blown up there. Tanak trying to fight back.
Yes, and both these characters are really lethal in the corner. Both have been playing so well against each other and counterplaying each other's characters. Oh, but this will be the end of this round for Fubuki. And we will see if Tanak can come back and get this win from here. Both, again, this has been playing pretty back and forth. As you said, how the first round went. I imagine it's something like this. And that will confirm into positive bonus. You're in a really bad position against Ramlethal. Against possibly the character in the game that takes the most advantage positive bonus. Oh yes, you're going to get wall broken again. Oh no, first it's looking good. Try everything in their power to keep Ram away from the corner, but it won't be enough. That will confirm into the kill, I believe. Yes, 2K. It does confirm into the kill. And it's 1-1. Tanak adapting quick.
That was an awesome link with that 2K after. Good stuff to Tanak. Basically, two-touch there in the corner if you ignore that burst. So some hot stuff right there from our Ramlethal.
Yes.
Fubuki, however, playing pretty good. I like what I'm seeing from her. Definitely really patient with those teleports. Tanak able to get it going. Of course, you can say this about most characters in the game, but especially Tanak on this Ramlethal. If we got you in the corner, we're winning. We're looking pretty good. We got that S-sword mix. We got that meter to keep that going. And you called it out. That positive bonus on Ramlethal can be brutal.
Yes, indeed. Especially a character that's so effective at looping guard crash when struck mechanics in this game. The ability to have meter to stall for swords for a long period of time. Loop back into them is very strong. And we see this ramp already getting more corner carry. The rookie wants none of that. It needs his wild assault on the block. make sure they're away from the corner, but it does not matter. We're again in a bad position against Ramlethal. He does have some meter though, can potentially turn around and calls. Whoa, that hitbox, that JH hitbox is a little wonky. Being able to hit the 6H from the other side. This will confirm into kill.
And that was some good stuff right there from Fubuki too. I think that was a super PRC that started all that off. You'd have to go back and watch the VOD, y'all. Tanak though said, hey, I don't know what's going on, I'm just winning the game. Fubuki trying to go for that tech on that 8-sword pop, and you got to against a player like Tanak who's willing to represent it. That tech window is very small, it can be hard to get around. Looks like Fubuki has the corner pressure here, but she's backing up a bit in favor of that H Reaper, in favor of that cross-up JK, but Tanak with an amazing block, oh my god.
You're seeing the more aggressive playstyle, but you're also seeing Tanak who's very quickly adapted, as I foresaw here, because their Ram is so effective at interrupting a lot of these moves and calling out the different options, getting the counter hits and into the wall break. But right now we're playing neutral. Fubuki is poking away at Ramlethal, playing a more passive game into the grab. Ramlethal 100 meter, but this could go either way as she will die. One hit into 2K into Grave Reaper will confirm the kill. It is slightly into Tamak's favor with a burst, but mostly even.
Man, that's brutal too, because we did have that 100 meter on the side of Tanak, but admittedly not a great time to spend it. Fubuki was doing a good job of canceling her Oki earlier to not get messed up by that Mortabato PRC. Tanak here in the corner, blocking things out, blocking out that stage, getting thrown around a bit here. Fubuki does have attention to play with. We get a little bit of a grand blue handshake back and forth. Unfortunately, the crow goes right over Tanak's head, but we're not going to acknowledge that. We got only one more hit to close it out, and it's going to be that counter hit on that fall down JS. Fubuki up 2-1.
What a wacky series of drops that was. We saw a very good bait with Kara BRC, but both with the grab trying to punish each other and failing. But still, with Testament's screen control, was able to bring it to the other side and get the kill from there. Now is 2-1 in Fubuki's favor. Tanak is facing an upward battle.
Tanak, no stranger to the fighting in these net play top 8s, but I gotta say the same about Fubuki, a multiple TNS top 8er. Also getting around to some of those other online brackets, you know the ones. Good stuff right here from Fubuki. Juggling you around with that 2H. I love that 2H combo. That, what was it? Season 3? I can't remember, y'all. Tanak said, you ain't got no time to reconcile. I'm going to pick you up with this S-Sword combo. Unfortunate stuff right there. Fubuki fighting right back, picking up with this red RC. Going to take you to the corner.
Not quite getting the wall break, though, dropping the Arbiter side. 100 meter ring is doing it, however, low health enough that you can confirm on anything. This will be enough. Again, we've seen Tanak able in the position to spend his meter time full screen from Testament on mid screen. Testament, though Ram is a very impressive character with their range, Testament is more so being the zoner. And we're seeing that use the Grave Edger. Wrong so coming out of neutral. Not sure what was trying to be done there. Either way, didn't really work out in their favor there. Now moving towards the corner. However, using JK to jump over and punch. Now they have Ram in the corner, albeit at the full screen. As the grab comes out using the conversion. I believe this is a kill. Off air grab. No, not quite. Scaling is much too high. We'll see how this plays out. We'll see grab. Yes, the grab comes out. Fubuki confirms the win. We did see Tanak coming out pretty strong in one of the sets, but Fubuki is keeping up the
rest. Nobody's getting a wink in, especially not us on the mic, Virgil. We're going right into our next game. It's going to be classified. Running against Fubuki, sitting hot on the stand.
Indeed. Classified. Fubuki, both of these players have been looking really well. Really good. We see the draft start FS Classified playing slowly, playing safe. We've seen that often Classified starting these set playing less aggressively, then becoming more and more aggressive as they understand the opponent's offense in neutral. But going to get confirmed here, trying to burst bait, not going to get the wall break though. And the burst bait does come out. Going to get huge damage on the wall. You guessed wrong, and over 80% of your health is gone. Being so strong on this offense, Classified. Ooh, getting the double overhead next to BRC. That will be a kill. Classified looking so good, nigh perfect.
Fubuki just got hit by the Nitro New York right there. But she was doing a good job with that FD block out, right? But you got to give the credits back to Classified for able to getting that mix in regardless of the FD blocks. Wanted to keep that going with the far slash, but looks like we're going to be bounced around by these Arbiters, by these Reapers. I like that fake teleport from Fubuki. I was saying earlier she won't really send the teleports willy-nilly, but will show you that she's willing to press that button just in the form of the feints, catching that backdash with the far slash, and an early cancel from Classified, getting that positive bonus rolling on the Giovanna, another character that does pretty well with that system mechanic.
Yeah, Classified continually rushing down Fubuki, not letting them really start this full screen pressure. Oh, oh, the J8's coming out though. They'll get conversion stain, but first out. One more hit calls the match for. Oh, the gold burst. Wait, this might be a kill. Oh no. Wait, the stain pop, this will be a kill. What a comeback into the super.
Virgil, that gold burst. I mean, I got nothing to say, man. I mean, gap. It was gap. Good stuff right there from Fubuki. But Classified clapping you right back, saying, hold on. You're not going to style me today, homie. You're not going to get any Twitter clips for free. I'm going to take you out back with this Giovanna approach, able to get that trade hit. And because Fubuki was in the air, it paid off for Classified. We got the next hit. We canceled the Tatsu. We got the hard knockdown. Backdash PRC, the bait out that Arbiter Beast.
Wow.
And Classified gets the first game on the board of this set.
Really just knowing exactly what Fubuki wants to do on offense and denying it to her every single time. Fubuki able to bring back the set somewhat near towards the end, but it was not enough as Classified just really understanding what Fubuki wants to do on the offense and calling it out accordingly, as well as being extremely strong on their own offense.
We'll have to see here. Fubuki getting away with that throw, man. Virgil, we got to look out for some more throws there from Fubuki, especially when that stain is applied. Of course, if you get high, you get hit low. That stain pop can be brutal, but Fubuki shows you the throw instead right there, representing that run-up 5K. You got to be careful as Classified, but you block out that stain pop. You go ahead, you check with that 2P. You close this with the Wild Assault 5D Red RC. Try the bait the burst, but Fubuki very patient with it.
Oh, and the counter hit 2H, gonna step a lot. So we're gonna get a side swap that's very stylish indeed. Looking like a happy chaos combo. Gonna get from the other side using the resource. And just have a safe jump here. Ooh, tried to fake it out into a grab. Didn't quite work. Don't have enough meter to keep the pressure going. Uses Arbiter side, not able to get the call out on that, unfortunately. Oh, this might be. No, this won't be. The scaling is too high simply. Gonna leave the boogie of 100 meter. And we do see super PRC right here. Bad position for Classified. Over cancel it. And the hit. Burst 3, but not able to get a meaningful conversion for right. 6-3 comes out though, beating the spiral.
Man, that's unfortunate if you're a Classified fan. Unfortunately, losing that round and the 100 burst, but Fubuki doing a good job of eventually being able to spend that 100 tension. Definitely would have hated seeing her die, not being able to spend it. Good pick up with that 2P stain pop. We got Classified in the corner. We got that stain reapplied, and with the stain pop timing, we're able to get a nice jump in into that tick throw. Fubuki getting away with a lot of these throws, Virgil.
Another! Oh my goodness, these throws have been so good. Fubuki really using the. We haven't seen as much previously in this bracket, but now we're seeing it ramped up more. That's a lot of the premise around strike throw, especially if you see like a really good pop players, where they'll use strike a lot, then they'll use throw a lot in the next set, and vice versa. We're seeing that actually with Fubuki's regular strike throw as well, where they are alternating between using grab a lot and not using grab very little. Throw off Classified. It appears to be working as they were able to get the grab strike throw 3 times in a row.
Fubuki is definitely a player that loves to give you a hug. Even here in top 8 of Jacksonville, never sleeps. Never rests, excuse me. Call my lawyer. Great stuff here from Fubuki, getting that stain applied. Unfortunately, that was a trade right there, so we didn't get the stain pop after. Got that 50 tension to play with. Gonna do so with the teleport, dude. What a well-timed teleport, oh my god!
My wow, incredible! These teleports are looking so good. The round starts to come out here, double 5Ks, but Gio had the dash to take advantage of these minus frames much more. Spiral trying to come out, but getting interrupted by the zoning, and the counter hit coming out. Yeah, another teleports up. Trying to do something else there, I think. Or maybe baiting out a jump. I am not sure. Regardless, to not get punished for it. And now we're seeing Classified in the corner. Or no longer in the corner. Getting a hit though. I don't get a real conversion. YRC comes out. One more hit goes down first Classified. And that will be the round. What a fast round. Really good stuff.
Yeah, great stuff there from Fubuki right there.
Mhm.
Definitely not resting over there. Going ahead and checking us with that 2H with that H Reaper. But shoutouts to Classified, by the way, checking after that. There's a teeny bit of RPS after that, right? Because you do that 2H, it scoops you in. If you charge that H Reaper, Classified can actually check it with a fast normal. That's what we did right there at 2P. But I think that was a medium charge H Reaper anyways. That was the last round. We're going here in the game 4. Let's see what these round starts are. Classified is normally aggressive, but this time did a little bit of a walk back. I like that right there. And same thing with Fubuki, respecting that aggressiveness. You know, you can't really send out the H Reapers all day. You got to dance around like we've been doing with these S Reapers, with these teleports, trying to get those stains applied and picking up with that r/wild assault. Classified had to check with the burst.
Well, with the counter hit there, we'll give actually the Grave Reaper. Oh, and the frame traps, calling it out. That will be a kill. Been using these Grave Reaper frame traps so well. H Grave Reaper. We'll see if we continue to use that. Classified, once looking really good in the set, completely dominating Fubuki, is now on their heels. As Fubuki has adapted extremely quickly. I've been talking about how slow adaptation of the team across the bracket, but Fubuki has gone from 0 to 100 very, very fast, and that's put Classified in a dangerous position. Either one of these players can come and take it. However, 6B coming out. Turning on the favor. However, it has to resources with 9 pressure. The jab, very dangerous. Again, that was a frame trap that recently got Classified killed. One more chance to the neutral. Could go either way. We'll see what they do. Find the frame trap. DRC continues to go up. Oh my goodness. Teleport. Oh my, even more frame traps into lows. Oh, backdash and catches what they grabbed. Classified is out. Fubuki VR has gapped.
And great stuff there from Classified. Those were some really cool strings, though, by the way, being able to do that.
Going to stay on the Kai. Interesting choice. Fubuki has defeated every Ramlethal in their path thus far, so it makes sense wants to stay on the Kai. And Kai is obviously Danny's #1 pick, and has been for quite a while. Out here, the color 15. Good. Love to see it, by the way. And we're right off the Grand. Right now we're seeing, a counter hit JH. Early burst to try to call it out. These players are playing neutral so aggressively, but also not being able to open each other up. Oh, the J8 catches. Yeah, another burst. I think it's a great resource trading game. Being the underdog.
Yeah, early burst for Testament isn't so bad, right? Because you like to have that zoning distance. Early burst for Kai can be kind of bad because you lose that option of the orange wall assault. As I'm finishing that sentence, however, Danny is sending you through the wall with the shock state applied, getting that positive bonus. Fubuki does have 50 tension to play with and gets a nice pickup with that 2K into the Succubi. So we're going to get the positive bonus hard knockdown right back for the side of this Testament.
You're seeing some good stuff, and the JS into the grab, a classic mix, but extremely hard one to react to nonetheless. Not going to kill Danny though. Lost scaling off grab as necessary. We're going to see, stun as PRC. It's going to work. Oh my goodness, that was so weird. I had so much going on that 5 seconds. That was incredible.
Virgil, at the very least, maybe Danny doesn't know it now, but when he watches back the VOD, that was a win because we got that burst from Fubuki. However, we're back in the corner. We got that state applied. We tried to dodge under that H Reaper, but the far slash on the whiff picked us up right after. That can be kind of frustrating, but that's what the zoner game is. You got to dash block it out. You got to find the right moments, and it's on Fubuki to mess that up. Danny has got you sent through the wall. Fubuki has a lot of tension to play with, though, on this other side.
Yes, very hard game to win. And see that will be confirmed. Into the win. We're seeing Danny being very aggressive on the offense, really working in his favor. But in the last game, Fubuki's zoning kicked back in. We saw how effective that was against the Kai's run-ups and such. We did see some really cool stuff with Stun Edge PRC though. I don't think I've ever seen the Kai do that before, and it worked out spectacularly for Danny. Interesting to see how he will play around the zone as it's going. Fubuki, though, not giving up so easy. Has 5 more games to win Grands. Danny needs 3.
I mean, we're seeing some interesting stuff out here, Virgil. The most interesting city of Florida, you guessed it, Jacksonville. Danny trying to get in here right now with these stun edges, with the heavy stun edges, of course, calling out those projectiles. But that teleport down 2K, man, Fubuki kind of nasty with these teleports, not setting it willy-nilly, doing it at the most perfect times, it feels. Zoning us back, but what a good job using that stun nipper to get it in the safe jab. 2P, reading out the burst. That is insane from Danny. He's definitely not resting.
We love to see the double baits. We don't see them that often, but they do happen. Is Gap Incarnate. Oh, we do see some IBFD from Fubuki, which helps him there, but it will not matter. The burst coming to convert for 5D for Danny, giving him the round. One more to convert to give him the win here, to equalize their set score. But this backdash coming back for Fubuki to get back into this corner pressure. And we're seeing another grab. We've been seeing graphics a lot. Grab conditioning and baiting out this EP. Fubuki looking really good on the offense right now.
Danny looking pretty good too, trying to get around these projectiles. There's that stun nipper. RC also did a second there to try to bait out that burst from Fubuki. But look at that, dude. Fubuki holding on to that burst post wall break, giving away that positive bonus to Danny. But it's because of that fear that he's applied about trying to bait it. Doing that early hit into the RTL. You still got the burst, but at what cost, Virgil? Look at the HP.
Oh my goodness. Oh, it's gonna go either way. Trying to bait out. So definitely, but you know what? And Danny's the one to bait. We've seen 4 burst baits, I believe, in that single game alone. Incredible, really.
And you know what, dude? Those burst baits didn't work out, but just because it didn't work out doesn't mean that Fubuki wasn't doing some heads-up play right there. Of course Danny would burst right there because he's in the winning situation. Only needs one more to close it out, has that tension to do so. So Fubuki right there, you know, quote, giving up her turn to try to bait out those bursts, actually heads up. Of course, Danny's the one to close it out there. We're even up in this first set of grand finals. Danny only needs 2 more for the tournament, but Fubuki has what it takes to get this reset unlocked.
Seeing Fubuki playing back in the neutral. Again with the SQ special backdash 2 times in a row. Trying to go up close to the teleport, but not really working, unfortunately. Not getting much meaningful conversion off it. Kai zoning back with stun edge and catching teleport. Almost frame 1 it looked like. Fubuki having to burst out and getting back on the offense. Seeing a lot of dynamic play right here. The players changing the situation based on how their opponent is doing it, thinking they're incredible to watch.
Oh man. Incredible stuff, man. Indeed. Danny getting really confident with that stun nipper, but Fubuki checking you back with that Arbiter Beast. Got the Sun Edge applied, and even though it's a trade hit, the HP pays off for this Testament. Getting around here on the board, zoning you back with this H Reaper. Good just block right there on that low Arbiter. Danny doing a good job of navigating this zoning, getting in when he can, and you saw it right there with that counter hit far slash.
I'm going to get another conversion here. Kai, the character who could do so much damage, especially with Sacred Edge. Such a powerful super that can put you in a terrible position, which is of course to make up for these characters. Lacking mix, but Danny doesn't need mix. He is so good in the neutral, he can win from that alone. And we're seeing right now that he is doing just that. However, Fubuki does have the burst advantage, because more to play a little more risky, decides to play into Wild Assault, not to get corner carry, but to get distance. Trying to zone out Kai, but it does not work, and Kai will get a wall break from this. Danny, at the winning position, doing a ton of damage yet again. However, Fubuki does have some years spare, and Super PRC coming out.
That's some good stuff right there with that Super PRC. Fubuki slowing things down a bit. But Danny getting that next hit, confirming it to that red RC, got you in that bait, but thrusto combo.
Ooh.
Fubuki does have some tension here on the other side, and potentially burst, depending on how long this takes. teleporting out of the corner, but the stun edge catching our recovery, Virgil.
And so unfortunate there, but I do believe that was Danny's intention to catch something that Testament was going to do in the neutral there, and it worked. The stun edge has been such a good tool in this matchup because it seems to eat a lot of Testament's projectiles, which makes it harder for them to zone. And we've seen how deadly that it can be for Fubuki. Fubuki, however, has been playing more aggressively at times to deal with this, and we'll see if that comes in at round start, or if they go back and play more of a zoning game. 2S trying to come out, probably trying to call something out. It didn't work. We're seeing stun edge again, being disrespectfully special 6P, however, you are in the zoning blunder. Oh my goodness, Danny's so good at calling out these teleports, I might add. Seeing them almost instantly and punishing them on their recovery. We're seeing, oh, the 5H. Very good stuff. Will wall break for huge damage and shock.
If you didn't realize this was an anime fighter, you got to look back at that combo, and you'll be confirmed of what you're watching right now. Danny taking Fubuki through a quick grand final set, Virgil, potentially. We're on tournament point, up 2-1, getting that first round here on the board. Danny has the first lead, able to cancel it into orange wild assault if we need to, but Fubuki's got your zone back, got that state applied, trying to check you with these arbiters, but Danny very patient, making his way in, getting those hits with heavy stun edge, and Fubuki can't burst this out, can only deflect shield attack, and he's still closing that distance.
Oh my goodness, that shield option that's so situational. It did not work in that case. He's not able to stop the stun edge and his run up. They're just back in the zoning game though. Oh, this hit! This is confirmed, I believe. I think this will kill. We'll see. Not quite. Fubuki VR has one more chance.
That commentator's curse one more time, Virgil. Good stuff right there, that air throw from Fubuki, but Danny said, hey, you can't sleep on this DP. You can't rest on my reversal. Not even here in Jacksonville. Jacksonville never rests. 3-1 against Fubuki, claiming that pod and doing the best he can in the hottest Monday night tournament here in Guilty Gear Strive.
Incredible stuff we saw today. Danny, able to just adapt to every opponent immaculately, even playing Ramlethal at one point effectively, just knowing exactly what his opponent wants to do and attacking them properly. Really, really good stuff we're seeing overall. And that was a good tournament, I would say.
Yeah, I'm going to say real quick, guys, obviously the names are a little funny, a little, tongue-in-cheek, but I promise it's out of respect. I won't cross, I won't connect the dots here. You can do so yourself. Shout outs to the powers that be that let us run this bracket tonight with their blessing. I want to give a big shout out to some of the TOs that helped us out tonight. Of course, we got Chummy, we got Virgil here on the mic. You had Miku Bomber here earlier tonight. You got Snail in the OBS. Shout outs to some of our bracket runners. We had Gibby, Wandering Human. We had TNS's own Yoast coming in with some seeding. Shout outs to TNS. I don't know what they have to do with this bracket outside of just helping us run some stuff. And then I also was here. I'm Jeek. Guys, this was a fun one. Here at Guilty Gear Strive, one of the best online scenes for FGC, and Virgil, I couldn't be more proud to be a part of it. I had a good time. I hope you did as well.
Yeah, that was great. I love being able to commentate, be part of this bracket, and it was awesome. So thank you everyone for joining. Great bracket. Bye-bye.